Hail adventurers, and welcome to the 63rd episode of Dirty 20, an evening of laughter, drama and adventure we call in D&D Podcast, as I your Dungeon Master for the evening, and I'm joined by my colourful cast of characters once again. Thank you for the raid already. Like we haven't even begun yet, so thank you very much for that.
That's why we started the stream. We got raided, so we had to start.
Well, we needed to start anyway, because running a little bit late, but it's all good. It's all good. So before we delve into the action-packed beginning that this session is likely to have, is there anything anyone would like to promote? Anything that anyone wants to shout out? Any updates or important things to mention?
I mean, as always, Edge of the Empire, Natural Wonders on Thursdays.
Indeed. Just do you someone want to hit the command for that?
I'll get it in.
I want to know if Jack's
we do actually have a command.
There we go.
Perfect. Anything from anyone else?
I might be getting kittens.
Ooh. Oh, that's a pretty good update.
I might be getting some.
That's a pretty good
I might
update.
be getting on a waiting list for some, but hopefully I'll be getting some kitties.
Oh well, I hope that you do indeed get your kittens. That would be lovely.
Yes. Marley's going to hate me.
Okay, if we don't have anything else, then I'd say that we delve into today's episode of Dirty 20. So, welcome back. Previously on Dirty 20, closing the case on the investigation, you, Fera Carta, reconvened at the Crossed Blades Inn in order to plan out your next leg of your quest. During the course of your discussions, a striking woman clad in sea captain's garments entered the tavern. Approaching you, she introduced herself as Captain Clara of the Desapante, asking you to come to the docks bright and early the following morn, ready to set off. Knowing this might be your last eve in town, you made haste to interrogate Nico in the prison cell. Talking with him was like navigating a maze of answers, but you managed to gather some semblance of reasoning. In exchange for this limited information, you assured him that you would put a word in to at least make his incarceration comfortable. The following morning, you gathered your belongings and made for the docks, climbing aboard the large vessel that was to transport you south along the coast. With final checks done, the ship was underway, at the mercy of the shifting waves, the sound of the ocean and chorus of voices filling the air. 3 days of sailing saw good winds and clear skies, a promising sign for the voyage ahead. However, as mid-afternoon encroached on the fourth day, stormy clouds began to form overhead, along with a rolling mist that began to encircle the vessel. As the thunderstorm raged, an uneasy feeling settled among the crew. Suddenly, piercing from the fog, came a longboat. The symbol of the Drakenloft Isle was clear. Flurries of arrows and cannonballs exchanged between the ships, but as more vessels began to appear, your ship was quickly boarded. As you and the crew clashed with the boarders, Captain Clara made her way to steer away from the first vessel. With only one ship still boarding, the other two close behind, The sound of clanging chains echoed through the storm. An even more threatening warrior clambered aboard, 2 hand axes clasped in meaty fists, attached to his wrist by coiled chains, glancing at you all above deck. Now it's time to have some fun!
Oh no.
And that is where we're going to be picking up this week.
Oh no.
One thing before we start. Can we just we can now ask what Alistair's reaction was as if Mayo was here last time.
I will allow you to do that, indeed.
Yeah.
What are we asking?
Oh no, I was
here.
like, what? If you were here last time, what was Alistair's reaction to seeing Drake and Lost Islanders?
She's I won't lie, she's a little bit #nervous. She is shitting herself.
I like to imagine you just saw the man and was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, she is afraid.
There's a little pee coming out of me right now.
There was a little bit of pee.
So, as this new contender clambers on board, he's going to roll his initiative. You've already got your initiative, and we're going to stick with the same from the end of last session. And let me double check.
I don't like being
Pretty okay.
I really don't like being at the front of the initiative as a cleric. It's really bad.
See. Okay, so what we're kind of adapting from the last session is that rather than going through every single initiative or up through every person that is currently aboard the ship, we're going to focus on the areas that are where you guys are mostly at. So, for example, on the bottom deck, I'm going to be rolling dice to determine kind of how the battle is going, rather than going through every single NPC, because we will be here for hours, and I feel like it's a more accurate reflection on your perception of how the battle is going. So I will be doing that at the top of rounds, just to keep you aware of this. So, as this new contender clambers on board, we're going from the top of the round, which is Gaiac.
Yes. So I'm currently on the mast, right at the top of the mast. So I'm gonna run across the mast and jump out, flying above, and shoot an arrow at this dude, the new dude.
Assume this
Okay.
sniper position.
Achar. 24.
24 to hit. That is going to hit.
Thank God. For 20, you had to think about that though.
Oh Jesus!
I was shifting between things. I mean, it was definitely gonna hit. 13 piercing damage. Okay. So 13.
Yes.
Okay.
And seeing that hit, feeling a little bit more confident, I'm going to try and sharpshoot at the second one.
Okay. Sorry, which one were you going at? The big boy?
Yeah, the new big boy.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and sharp.
And this second one is to hit him as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
15?
15? Just hits.
Thank God. 16 piercing.
16, okay.
Is there anything else I can do?
16.
I am gonna. I think I'm just gonna stay there, and then my turn there. Actually, no, I'm gonna go back onto the mast, and then my turn there.
You guys might not be too happy about this, but the old bone dice are coming out.
Oh no!
No.
Not the bone!
For those watching, our party has a history of where whenever I use the bone dice, there are a lot of crits that happen. So,
to us.
so with that, it is going to be this new Drakenloft warrior's turn as he climbs aboard, Gaiak, you see a much more menacing form, and taking 2 hours in quick succession, firing them down at him. As he is about halfway onto the ship, one sinks into his shoulder, the other one sinks into just kind of like the mid part of his chest. Though he kind of uses the axe to cut the arrow, and using the axe to drag himself back onto the ship. He then begins to swing the hand axes in his hands. How far up? You're 30 foot up, okay. He is going to... let's see here. 5... I think he's going to do this first. So he clambers up. As he's swinging the hand axe, he throws it at you, Alistair. Which is going to be a 24 to hit.
Okay.
Wow.
I swear God, this is a crit.
Well,
That would hit.
Okay. For 6 slashing damage. So it's not a huge amount of damage, but as he does that, he catches the axe back and throws the other one at you again. Okay, that is exactly the same. It's the same number, 24 to hit. And this time it's going to be 5 slashing damage.
Cool.
He's going to then move 5. Let's say 10. And is going to then take the hand axes again, which he swung around, caught, and begins running towards you, Aria, and is going to bring it down to try and slash at you. Okay, that might not hit. That's a 16 to hit.
That is... It misses.
Okay, so as he brings it down with this force, he is muscular and strong, but he is fairly slow, and you manage to dodge to the side as he swings and the axe clatters into the wood. As it does so, he uses the momentum to throw the other axe past you and towards Storm.
Oh, he's lobbing it.
That is cocked. Okay, that will be a 15 to hit.
15 to hit, I believe that will miss. Let me just check something quickly, because I know I've got my thingy activated.
Okay.
Yeah, that misses, yeah.
Okay. So,
You've got a
he
high
throws it, and as you see him kind of begin to thrust the axe towards you, bringing up your blade, you manage to deflect the hand axe, which kind of twirls through the air before he yanks the chains taut, and the axe comes back to his hand and captures it as he pulls the other hand axe out and just bears down at you, Aria. Aria, oh no, it missed against you. I was going to ask you to make a concentration check, but you didn't take damage. Okay. So, with that, it's going to end his turn. Alistair.
Okay, so I would like to move 5, 10, 15 feet to here. And I'm going to use Ray of Sickness on him.
Ray of Sickness.
Yes.
Okay.
Hayden, you're muted if you're speaking.
He's not, he's just delayed probably for you. Okay, Ray of Sickness. That
doesn't hit. 12.
Oh, it's a to hit. Yeah, that is going to miss. Yeah. So, what is your Ray of Sickness flavor?
So basically, I literally my hand, this sickly green energy starts to swirl around my hand up to a finger point, and as I point my finger to it, a sickly green beam of energy shoots out towards him, who obviously misses.
So as you do this, he kind of notices this glint of green to the side and turns around last second, pulling the hand axe, and the beam hits the hand axe and just kind of reflects and disperses off of it, and you just see him give a growl at you, Alistair.
And bonus action, I am going to use, I believe it's, Shield of Faith. I can use as bonus action. I'm going to do that, which increases my AC by 2.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Is that a concentration spell?
I believe that is a concentration, yes.
Okay, cool. If you want to just add your little concentration on. Okay. So, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, so, as your turn comes to an end, the other 2 ships that have been, one of which has been pulled away from on the starboard side, and from behind there is another vessel, both of which you hear the sound of action taking place. Answering, you speak the language. You hear a call, though it's very distant, and with your passive perception I think you can probably just about make this out. It's fire all arrows. Okay, natural 1. So a wave soars and you watch arrows kind of fire into the sky and slosh into the water at least 50 foot away from the vessel. But the ship from behind is also going to fire. And that is also going to miss. You hear the arrows come across towards the ship, hitting maybe just a little bit of the hull on the exterior, but doing no real damage. Most of which just slosh into the ocean, and that's going to be the end of their turn. Captain Clara, who is currently on here, windswept and soaked through. She is pulling on the helm right now, and now having steered the ship from the side away from one of the Drakenloft ships, she's now going to try and push the ship even further to the port side to try and smash into the Drakenloft vessel. But in the moment where she begins to pull the helm round, the wind blasts her, and you watch her slip and slide, and she manages to grasp onto one of the spokes before she is dragged across the quarterdeck. She manages to hold herself up and drag herself back to the helm. And with that, it's going to be the warriors, I believe.
That was Captain Clara who nearly fell off.
She didn't nearly fall off. She just looked like she almost got pulled away from the helm from the shifting of the ship and the harsh wind. The Drakenloft warriors, who are now clambering aboard. One of them is going to rush towards you, Alistair, seeing you as a particular threat. Pulls out a great axe and comes over to you, and you see as a crackle of lightning sparks from behind. You see this muscular form come to swing at you with an axe, but I think that's going to miss with a 14 to hit. Just completely deflects off your armor.
No, that misses.
He pulls the great axe out of the wood and is bearing down on you and another crewmate. This guy here is going to go and try and attack this crewmate, and is going to hit. Yeah, that's gonna do the job for him. So this crewmate on the top deck is effectively cut down by the Drakenloft warrior, and he is going to step up towards you as well, Alistair, with the rest of his turn. This gentleman here is clambering up and is fighting one of the other crew members on the edge of the ship, and is going to miss as he's trying to climb up. This other crew member that you kind of take to be quite an important member of the crew is currently battling with him, and he just can't get up to the ship, and he tries to swing with his great axe, and he almost loses it over the edge of the ship. He's like half on, like hanging off the ship, partly on the rope. Just because, Kensei, you are on the second deck, I'm going to have the one that's near you roll to attack you. It's going to miss. That is a a 9 in total. You are a fierce warrior, and you just deflect his great axe blow. And with that, I'm gonna have it go back to. Alistrine. So the other warriors are combating during this.
Okay. I'm gonna use my my psionic daggers on the guy who's just attacked. Do I have my hood up? Is that right?
Yeah, I think we kind of agreed that you were going to be like hiding yourself at this point.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
cool,
do.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use. Yeah, but I'm gonna come out, use my psychic daggers, and have sneak attack on that as well.
Okay. Psychic dagger. That first one is... Yeah, that's going to miss. It's a natural 1. The second one will hit, though.
Okay, cool. So that's a D4 plus... What was it? Dexterity
Your
modifier?
dexterity.
Yeah, so
Indeed,
that's
yes.
9 then, so it's 19 damage.
19 damage, okay.
So you know how Vax and Critical Role has dagger? Does Alistrine have like psychic? like zap.
Okay. As you do so, like you see him grimace as you watch the veins and muscles in his neck tense from the psionic damage, and blood trickles from his nose and ears as he kind of steps back and sees you now. That's going to be... well, unless you have anything else to do.
No, I can't do anything else because I used my bonus action
Okay.
as well.
Cool. In which case, then, the crew members. I'm going to focus on the ones above ground, just because they're in a bigger combat area, and, you know, never know, they could make a difference. This crew member is actually going to step back behind you, Storm, onto the quarterdeck, and is going to try and shoot with his light crossbow, with disadvantage because of the wind, which is not going to hit this dude. It just kind of goes flying, hits into the mast, and this crew member down here is going to try and swing with his scimitar at the
Scimitar?
at the guy that just attacked you, Alistair, and is also going to miss. They are not combative people. So that will end their turn. Actually, I'll do the one that's next to Kensei, because that seems fair to me. Kensei, yeah, he misses. That's a natural 6.
Just can't get the
So with
build-up
that,
pieces.
it's going to be to
Damn it,
Aria.
Derek! I needed you to get me out of this.
Right, okay, so seeing that this guy has taken has come over here, got enough space, taken an interest, I'm gonna kind of dodge the axe that he threw,
Okay.
and like swing back round, just point my dagger at him and smile and be like, "You're feisty," and stab him.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Ooh, but I'm not feisty though.
Yeah, that is going to miss.
Oh no. So, you
As
stab
you-
me open?
As you say that, he looks down at you, and you go to stab him, and he kind of lets the hand axe drop, and he grabs your wrist.
I mean, I know.
What would you like to do? Anything else?
Right. So last time I had hex on someone and that person died, but I forgot as a bonus action you can move it to a different target. Is that now
You can.
gone, or is that is it a thing where a hex stays for the round and then goes unless you do anything with it?
I believe it's if you don't pass it on, it will disappear. It doesn't
Fair
kind of
enough.
just sit there until
Yeah, that's fine.
you do it.
That's fine. That's my
Unfortunately,
bad. I forgot that I can move it as a bonus action. I need to remember that.
it's okay. Heat of the moment,
Yeah,
you know.
no worries. Well, in that case, I mean, I think I cast Burning Hands, didn't I? I've got one more spell. I will just cast Hex again on the guy in front of me.
Okay. He just gets hexed.
Disadvantage on strength-based checks.
Okay. Good to know. Okay. And with that, we're going to move on to Kensei. So Kensei, you are currently downstairs.
I would have heard the ruckus upstairs, right?
Absolutely. Like, you can hear it all going on throughout. You hear the sound of bodies boom, boom, slumping. And in the position that you're in, you can see people climbing up the side of the ship.
Fair enough. Can I... Where do I have to go up a deck?
I think... well, I think we're just going to say... Yeah, I'm just going to say that there are ladders on the corners.
Okay.
So there's ladders on each side to... Hold on, I need to look at the main deck. Yeah, it's a little bit... The map's a little bit weird in how it shows where the stuff is. So I'm going to say... I am going to say it is... Yeah, I'll just say it's on the corner for now.
Okay.
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that's how it's going to be for the sake of this.
In that case... so I would pop out around here somewhere?
Yes, let's just say that for now.
Yeah. I'm going to use that then. Risk an attack. I'm going to climb up.
Okay. So are you... you are not disengaging or anything of that sort? Okay, in which case he's going to try and attack you as you leave. Okay, that is going to be 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
For 9 slashing damage.
Okay. Alright.
So as you shift away, hearing the battle upstairs, your focus turns and you move towards the ladder, and you just feel the slick pain as a blade courses down your back. But you keep on moving.
Okay. Let's go up on the top floor and notice big boy.
You clamber up to the top and see this looming figure bearing down on Aria, currently grabbing her arm with a hand axe in the other one, and he's just staring down at her. This guy is like over 6 foot tall and muscular.
Oh damn!
It's got a chiseled jaw, a little bit of 5 o'clock shadow. It's got a bit of guy liner on as well.
Oh no!
Sorry, I think we were fighting Jared Leto.
No.
Did I mention the matlocks that he has that come down the side, the little beard that splits and braids?
So we're catching
classic
this guy,
Jared
right?
Leto too.
Oh my god! Not again! Big on stop!
Do I still have? Did I use 20 feet?
How much did you move? You moved 30 foot to get to that to get up, right? Because you used you moved to this position from there. Oh no, you moved 20 foot there. I'm gonna say that it will take you about 5 foot to get to the top. I'll give you a free 5 foot rather than making it like more to get to the top deck. So I'd say you have 5 foot left unless you are dashing.
Fair enough. 5 feet, more than enough to get in range. All right.
Okay. Are you making some attacks?
I cut out there for a moment. Yeah, sorry. Seeing this guy is clearly the big dick
okay.
at the moment. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use my bonus action to give myself a fighting spirit.
Okay. Oh, you've popped off of roll 20.
Oh, I did.
Are you still on there for... It looks like you're off. It looks like it for me.
Oh, there he's back.
Yeah,
He's back.
Yeah, there we go.
Let me reconnect it just in case.
Oh, he's back. As they just T-posed for a second before he did his attack.
Oh, hang on. Just jump up. Oh, we did. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
So 1 fighting spirit. Give me advantage on all my attacks. And I'm gonna go straight up Great Weapon Master on the big guy.
Okay. Absolutely, go ahead.
Give you advantage. Ah, God damn it.
Oh, it's not come through for me yet.
Sorry, all the
Does it come through for you?
All the pop-ups on Discord are getting in the way of me clicking it. There we go. 24.
24, that will definitely hit.
Go away, Discord. Shoo.
You need to you need to send the notification or like mute the whatever it's coming up.
That's 19 damage.
19. Okay. Oh, and plus the 10. Oh, that is 19.
Yeah. I'm gonna go in for the second strike again. Same thing. Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
Advantage again. 19.
That will also hit. Roll some damage.
22.
You guys do mad damage. 22. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. She's hurting bad. As you come up, as you climb up to the top, placing the blades into. Oh, is this two-handed or is this?
This is Great Weapon Master. Let me get. Hang on.
Oh, yeah,
I have my
one.
names, my forms. Damn it! Where's my notes? Oh yeah, I called this stance Okami no Satsugaito.
Just sounds very good. I like it.
Yeah, badass.
Sorry, I gotta say like an anime character.
So, but it is two-handed, right?
Two-handed, yeah.
Okay, so as you come up, you sheath one of the blades and come over, changing your position, and just carve twice across him, and you watch Crimson splash across the deck, immediately washed away by the water that is crashing over the side of the ship as it kind of looms upwards slightly. The ship is in constant motion right now. Anything else, Kensei?
I would like to action surge.
Okay, absolutely do it.
And I'm gonna, once again, Great Weapon Master, still with advantage, I'm gonna go ahead and try and hit him again.
Okay.
Ooh, 17.
17 will hit, yes.
19 again.
19, okay. 4, okay. Still up.
One more attack.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's not
Okay, that one will miss.
Christ, Kensei. Oh, no.
So you strike for a third time, summoning the well of speed and strength and stamina within you. But on that fourth strike, as he's taken 3 hits, he brings up the hand axe and hooks it round the blade and throws it off in a sort of parry, but more of just a grip and pull. Anything else?
I will re-equip both swords. I think
Okay.
Yep, I've used up all my stuff. I'll just stand there ready.
Where is it? Okay. So, it's going to move on to the crew member above deck, who I will also roll for in this moment, who is striking the warrior coming up the side, who has failed many attacks, and he is going to whiff that attack. So as he tries to thrust him with one of his blades and run him through, the Drakenhof warrior just kind of knocks the blade to the side and begins to clamber up onto the deck. Storm.
Seeing that these guys have got this big guy, I'm a run down here. Also, you know my ability, my blade song that lasts a minute. That's like 10 rounds.
Yeah.
That's still active, right? I don't have to read.
Yeah, I think it's probably been. There's probably been about 5 rounds
yeah.
so far.
Okay, I'll move here into here, and I'll like twist my blade around in like a kind of twirly fashion and slash at this dude here.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Look at the dancing kitty.
Has anyone else got music playing?
Oh! Yes. And
Ooh,
finally,
nice.
get to use a property of a part of my sword. because I've rolled a crit with it. I think it's the first crit I've rolled with this sword.
Have you got the sound, Ellie?
I haven't got music. I've got the boat noises. I haven't got any music.
Yeah, the music ran out.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
putting it back on now.
okay.
Right, yeah, and with that I'm gonna also expend a... Wait, no, there's probably no point. Actually, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
With this sword I have, I'm pretty sure I roll...
Oh, it's a vicious weapon. Yeah. Pretty sure there's some fun shit with a vicious weapon on it, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, take
I
an
think it's
extra
in the companion.
2d6 of damage. So we'll roll that.
Okay.
So that's already it's already max damage, right? Plus the 8. So
Indeed. So 16.
this is a d8. So 12. Would it be 20? Would it be 20? Because it's 1d8 plus 4. Oh no. Yeah, 16. 16.
16, yeah, and then
2d6.
you add the 2d6.
Oh, nice. 16. So
Okay, 16. So, in short, well over enough to end his sorry life.
through the
As
day.
you come over and see him as he strikes down at Alistair, as he pulls the the great axe out of the wood, he looks up to see a crackle of lightning, and now there is a humanoid cat there with the blade, with like just swift motion, slices through his neck, and it almost decapitates as he slumps onto the ground, crimson spilling over the deck.
Nice.
Anything
I
else?
think that's me turn. Yeah.
Okay. So, we're going to skip the other guys as they're going below deck, but I'm about to roll to see how well the fight is going down there. Okay. Oh, actually, I need to roll different dice for them. Okay. You hear the sounds of combat from below deck, and certainly sounds like fighting is going on. Hard to tell who exactly is winning down there, but the fighting is continuing. But your focus is up here on the top deck. As the top of the round begins, sorry, I just need to get something up for myself.
Why?
Oh, I forgot to ask. Is it still raining?
It
We're in
is
the middle of a
pouring it
storm,
down.
aren't we?
It's in the middle of a storm. You are, yes.
Yeah, I
get
hate
it.
the storm.
In the middle of a storm.
Hey.
So excited.
It's not like I don't-
Hate
Okay. So,
I just realised,
uh,
saying this dude, this is basically a For Honor match. Like,
Yeah, it is. I was just thinking that, yeah.
okay. So, I split myself in the eye. So, there's a storm going on right now, and as much as, you know, it's all kind of blending together, you see a particular swirl beginning to
Oh
form
fuck.
in the middle.
Oh no.
It's not what you think it is. It's not turning into a water spout. It's, though perhaps it might look like this. The clouds are swirling to form a particularly dark and black cloud above your ship, and you hear a voice in the
Oh my god.
in the middle of this escapade. You hear this voice speak these words: "I call upon the power of Junatis and Brigantia. Smite these foes.
Shit.
Call upon your powers of natural and strike with force, unrelenting." And suddenly, the cloud lights up, and a shot of lightning shoots down into
Druid. Oh,
this point
Oh.
in between you. So the big warrior,
the druid.
Aria and Kensei, I need you to both make me dexterity saving throws.
Of course they have druid.
Counter spell?
Where is he though?
Counter spell requires you to see the target. You cannot see him because the spell has a specific thing.
Lightning storm, I'm pretty sure.
No way.
Evasion. Dexterity saving.
Where is he though? That's the thing.
Yep.
Because he's just gonna keep hitting us if we can't see him. Yeah.
Remember, Kensei, we have Indomitable.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, we
actually,
do.
don't
We
need to.
do. We do.
I always forget about it as well.
I'm gonna re-roll that because that is so
Okay.
bad.
This is a.
Come on.
Okay.
God damn.
Okay. So Ari, you succeed this. You see this lightning shoot down, and you manage to, and in slow motion, just dart away.
Backflip.
And with your rogue ability, you do not take any damage from. I think it's evasion, right?
Yeah, evasion, yeah.
So you don't take any damage, but Kensei, you fail, and immediately look up in your metal armor, and suddenly you are hit by this lightning. The other,
Hang on, I thought my armor
this
was
guy
made of
succeeds.
insect skin.
All right, you are okay. Touche. Yep, I forget that you are wearing your carapace armor,
Thank you for that.
which may be a very big lifesaver here. And you take. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. Okay, so it is. Oh, okay.
Jeez.
You take 35 lightning damage. As you look up and are hit by this lightning bolt, your muscles just ricochet. You almost drop your blades. You have to force yourself to keep your hands tight around them, and you almost jolt yourself off the ship. That your muscles instinctively responding to this electrical current coursing through your body, and that cloud remains there.
Ouchie.
Hell.
Okay, yeah.
And I guess with that, I'm going to.
About halfway now.
And your suspicions are confirmed, Alistair.
Yep. Yep.
Wow, what a perfect initiative for him to roll.
Is this the man himself?
Kill him! Kill him!
Gaiak.
You must
So,
die.
I see Kensei run up the stairs and start handling this guy, and I'm about to turn around and clean up shop, but after that, I'm like, no, I'm gonna try and.
At this point, the deck is currently on fire. There is a hole in between, in the middle of where you all were stood. Just here. It's not a massive hole, but it's like it's splintered.
Did the rain help to not spread the fire, or?
It looks like it is beginning to be put out, yes, but like there is a hole in the hole on the top.
It wasn't an
now.
area of effect thing, was it? The light.
It's AOE, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
It is.
Did
it is.
did
It hits a
berserk,
point.
Dude?
It has. You're right. I did actually roll for him. He succeeded. However, he does take half damage. So it was 35. So half of that would be 17. Which actually is enough to kill him.
Get fried,
As he kind of looks up and poof, he gets shot backwards.
Oh, that makes my job a little bit easier. Fuck.
And as this lightning strikes down, you see Clara look across at the ship. By the gods, we need to get out of here now, or we're all going to die. And she is just kind of trying to spin the ship. He is dead. Oh no, Gaiak, it is your turn. Sorry, I just skipped over your turn, I think.
It's all good. Okay, I guess I just kill what is left here. I'm gonna fire at this guy. Eyes still glowing green. I'm gonna try and sharpshooter the dude over there.
Okay, go
Can we
ahead.
see the druid from where we are? Or is it just like...
No, he's not on the ship.
23 to hit.
Oh, no.
Wait, Kensei, where are you?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought maybe you blasted me off the ship or something.
What? No? Did I move you?
I think
Go full on Team
behind
Rocket
Alice.
style, just
I think he's
blasting
behind
off
Alice. Sorry,
again.
move. Is he behind Alice?
No.
Maybe?
Oh, Alistair.
Oh, there he is.
He's blasted it into Alistair's arms. That's enough to hit.
21 piercing.
21 piercing. Okay. Yeah, that is going to do a nasty number on him as you pull the arrow back. Headshot. Hits into the water below.
Beautiful.
A bird ballista.
And then I'm going to turn and go for the other guy.
Bird ballista.
He is literally a bird ballista.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the alliteration.
Which other guy? The guy up there?
Yeah, the guy behind me.
Okay.
Oh, 15?
That is going to hit.
Oh,
yeah.
nice. 17 piercing.
17. Ooh, actually not enough. You deal some major damage to him as you hit him square in the back. But you see him pick himself back up and kind of glances up towards you.
Okay. I think that's all I can do. I'm gonna jump up onto like the top of the crow's nest and just brace myself for another shock, maybe.
Just so that you're aware, this cloud at this point has formed into about a 60-foot radius storm cloud of just pure black. The lightning reacting within. It covers the entire ship. It's incredibly difficult to know where it's going to strike next.
Okay, I'm gonna jump into the crow's nest and instead I'm gonna try and use like stretch my wings out to cover Paige, who I assume is still up there.
Oh, Paige!
Okay, she is still up there. Yeah, she is. She's currently cowering in the crow's nest, unsure what to do exactly.
And that's gonna be my turn.
Okay, Alistair.
Alright. I really... Okay. I'm just going to risk the opportunity attack. I'm going to move away from this guy so he gets an opportunity attack on me. Go to here.
Okay, he is definitely going to take that opportunity. Okay, that is going to be a 22.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
For 9 slashing damage.
Cool. Just that. How far away is the cloud above us?
It is... Let me just check. It would be...
Is it more than 120 feet?
No. No, it's probably about 7... Not even quite... Probably about between 70 and 80 foot above you.
I'm going to point up at it. I don't know if it's going to work, and use the spell magic.
Okay, remind me how it works.
Okay.
Because I just want to check. So you do the...
Yeah, I'm going to use it as
nice.
An action.
I like this.
I'm going.
It is an action, yeah.
Just put it on the thing.
Okay. Any spell of 3rd level or lower, the target ends. For the spell of for each spell of 4th level or higher, the target makes an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
I can do it at a higher level, and I'm going to do it at 4th level.
You're going to do it 4th level. Okay, yeah. It doesn't instantaneously work. I need you to roll me an ability check.
Oof.
What would that be? A D20. What would I roll for that?
It would be you're effectively doing a wisdom check, and the DC is your.
So I'll roll wisdom.
Yes, wisdom
10
check.
plus the spell's level.
Yeah. So you automatically blah blah blah. When you cast it at 4th level or higher. Okay, so so it's 10 plus the spell's level. It is just not enough.
Okay. Okay. That was my main action.
Yeah, I'm gonna go by how it's written
it's
on
fine.
this one. Might have to look at that a little bit because I feel like when you cast it at higher, there should be a bonus to your roll, but We'll roll with what it's written for now.
And if memory serves me right, if I've got this, because I haven't done it in a while, I am going to use Quicken Spell.
I need you to roll me a concentration check, because you got hit by an attack. For your concentration. Your Shield of Faith will go down.
Yep. Fair enough.
Okay.
I'm going to use Quicken Spell to change a 5th level Cure Wounds into a bonus action, and I'm going to pump it into Kensei.
Okay.
So, where's Cure Wounds? 5th level, submit. You get 24 plus 9 healing.
24 plus 9 healing. Nice.
Okay, yep, that's
Okay.
and seeing where the lightning strikes, I'm just gonna just make sure.
Move. Is Kensei still here?
Jackie boy! He's muted.
He might.
Jackie,
Sorry, might not be.
Sorry about that. I forgot I was muted.
You're gaining 24 plus 9 healing from Alistair.
24 plus 9.
Yeah.
I love it.
What level did you do that at again?
5th level.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice. So, as your turn ends, you once again hear shouting from the other ships.
Oh no.
As more arrows are shot towards you. Okay, that one is going to miss. That one is also going to miss. You see the arrows kind of flying over the ship. It looks like they're targeting the sails, but they arc over. I'm going to roll something real quick.
Oh no. What does that mean?
Okay, yeah. Suddenly, all of you poof, lurch as one of the ships crashes into your vessel once again. It's going to take a bunch of damage.
Oh, fuck me.
Uh-oh. We're gonna have to abandon ship.
Okay, cool, good to know. I'm going to write that down separately.
Always take another
Oh,
ship.
no.
We can take their ship.
Yeah.
So you feel it lurch, and then the ship kind of sways to the side and crunches into the other Drakenloft ship. You're once again wedged between two ships.
Fuck. Not good, not good.
And you hear the shouting of even more. You hear more chains.
Oh my god.
Alistrine.
I'm going to use my psychic whispers to contact Alistair.
Okay.
Let me see how long I can talk to him for. La 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 la.
Ah!
Whispers. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but I mean it's same effect. I'm trying to read it. Da, 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 la, 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 la. As an action, you just Okay, cool. I need to roll one of my dice because I might need to speak to somebody else as well. I don't know. This is so scary. I don't like this. I'm freaking out, man. Okay.
You should be freaking out. Things are not going well.
No,
They're
they're
not.
not.
They are
Okay,
not.
that's a D8. Cool. That means I can speak to 7 people, which I think is pretty much everyone. Okay, in that
Everyone,
case,
that's everyone, yeah.
in that case, I'm going to send a message to everyone and say, we need to retreat. We cannot win this. The gods are on their side. If there is a lifeboat here, we need to get on it now. Alistair, how long can you transfigure me for?
What makes you look like a different person? What?
Yeah,
Does that
can
mean?
you do that?
Make you invisible. I can't make you into a different person.
Okay, shit, Alistair, I need you to punch me in the face. Oh, how long can you make me invisible for?
An hour.
An hour, yeah, I don't think that's going to be long enough. If we get captured, that is, which is likely at this point. Yeah, I need somebody to just punch me in the face to the point where I'm not recognisable.
Right, I'm just gonna check something.
He has a mask.
I do have a mask. I could give that to you if you want.
I mean, if they take the mask off.
I mean, they'll just go.
You don't hear me. You don't hear me. Sorry. I shouldn't do that.
Take it off, or it can fall off, or something, and yeah. Give me
What are you gonna do, Alistair?
black eye and punch me in the face. That's so is that not my action then?
To use the sonic whispers. Yeah.
Yeah, does that count as an
It's true.
action? Okay.
It does, yeah.
Cool. In that case, yeah. Then there's nothing else. I'm just gonna wait for somebody to punch me.
Okay. You hear the sounds of more people clambering on board.
Oh no!
Of course.
Fuck this.
Oh, wait a second. Did I see any like lifeboats or sailboats on board?
There is a single lifeboat in the middle.
Okay. I'm just gonna use my movement then to just get close to that and try and untie it.
You think you could probably fit maybe 4 people in it?
It's gonna have to take more than this.
Oh, we just steal the other vessels.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, actually, I forgot to add one in.
Ah.
So, with that, more people climb on board.
My
And they are going to...
fucking god.
Oh my god.
As they climb on, one is going to attack you, Aria.
Oh no.
I'm sure they'll listen to peace and reason.
That is going to be dirty 20 to hit for 10 slashing.
Oh. Can I react?
You can react, yeah.
Unsettling visage.
Okay. Oh yeah, he gives you get disadvantage. That would be a 19 to hit.
Still hits.
Rolled 1
Yeah,
less.
still hits.
So yeah, that was 10 slashing damage. Did I say? I believe
I
so.
think so. That's my temporary hit points gone.
Canny dodge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a choice, and I always go for that one. I know I should use it.
Wait, is that not just a thing you can do? I didn't think it was a it is. It's a reaction, isn't it?
Unsettling visage and uncanny dodge are both a reaction, so I can't do both.
I see.
Otherwise, that would be broken.
Fair enough. Okay, one's going to attack Kensei.
Should just use uncanny dodge.
Wow, they are rolling good.
It's the bone dice.
I love the bone dice.
Nice.
21 to hit.
Nah, doesn't it?
Okay. For 15 slashing damage. This guy comes up and captures you as you're catching your breath. Pardon me. And he just whacks you with the blade.
He's getting a face full of frost then.
Oh, he is. You're right. I keep forgetting about this. Oh, you have to use it as a reaction, right? How much is it?
It's 2d6 cold damage.
2d6. Okay, whilst you do that, I'm going to have this guy come up and attack Storm.
Come at me.
Wow, another dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
God.
Okay, hold on.
7 points of frost damage to that guy.
Okay, noted.
Shield.
How many points of damage did he do to me?
Shield, yep.
He did 15. Yeah, he did a full damage on you. Okay.
So a blade and a
shield.
Electric shield kind of ruptures around me.
You do this, and the as he brings the blade towards you, just bounces off. Out of stream, this guy's gonna come for you, and he's gonna do something that I haven't done yet. He's going to attack recklessly.
Oh no!
So he has advantage for 23 to hit.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
But for 4 slashing damage.
Hey.
So I'm going to make a note that he is attacking recklessly, and let's go for the lightning bolt.
Can I use it as well?
You can use an uncanny dodge to take half damage. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. Take 2
Okay.
damage.
So you take 2. This guy's going to clamber on, and I think he's going to try and shoot up at Gaiac with his longbow.
Oh, of course he is.
Get him right in the cloaca.
Disadvantage though. Well, that is cocked, but I don't think it's going to matter. Okay, that's cocked again. I don't know why I was checking that. He rolled a 5 anyway. Yeah, so that's going to definitely not hit.
Cool.
However, 2 more clamber on. It's going to attack recklessly as well. I need to be doing this for these guys. So that's going to be advantage for fuck me a 21 to hit.
Jeez.
And this time it is 14 slashing damage. This guy's going to clamber on and attack the crew member up here recklessly. This time that is a 15, which actually misses him. It misses him. And this guy is going to clamber on. And then let's see here. He's going to run. And as he does, he's going to come over to you, Alistair, and attack you recklessly. However, he is now currently stood in the escape ship. But that is an 11 to hit in total.
Misses.
So he misses.
Wait, where's this guy?
Right here next to you.
That's the escape ship.
And that is going to be his turn. Captain Clara. She is going to... She's gonna push herself and give herself a level of exhaustion here.
Oh.
To do something particularly special. Okay, not bad. Not best rolls ever, but probably enough. She pulls on the hull, not the hull, sorry, the helm, and you feel the ship lurch as it pulls away from the Drakenhof ship from behind and pulls the ship to the left. As it begins to turn starboard, you see a large, maybe 60-foot wave coming towards you as she begins to move the vessel directly towards it. Yeah, that is going to be her turn. You currently have moved away from the ship to the right, but they are definitely still within range. But Aria, it is your turn. You feel the vessel shift and move. This cloud's still above and definitely still active.
Fucking A. Right, well, my bonus action, my hex got, the guy died, so I'm going to move my hex, a bonus action,
Okay.
I'm going to move my hex to the guy that's right next to me here.
Okay, he is going to be
again,
hexed.
Strength, disadvantage on strength checks.
Strength, okay.
Is that, do I see other stream behind me? Aerodel. Do I see her?
Are you asking if you see
Yeah,
who,
can
sorry?
I see her? Can I see her? Alistrine
Who?
slash Aerodel.
Oh, Alistrine, yeah.
Is her hood still up?
Yeah.
As far as you can tell, yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, okay. I don't know if I should do this or not. It might make things worse.
What have we got to lose at this point?
I don't know. It just might make things worse. I don't know what these guys are gonna do.
Just gonna have to see what you're gonna do.
Ah! Stressful.
The cloud is lighting up.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna attack him.
Okay, okay.
Let me just read something real quick because I need to make
Okay,
sure that I
that's
can
fine.
even do what I was gonna do because I might not be able to. 'Cause it doesn't.
What are you
It
thinking?
doesn't actually specify. I was gonna.
Oh, no.
Just stab. Think about the consequences later.
I am gonna stab. But I just want to see that I couldn't do it anyway because if I can't do it anyway, then yeah, I couldn't. I'd have to sacrifice something. Okay, I'm just gonna stab him.
Okay.
Yep, I'd have to sacrifice an action.
Now I want to know what it is.
I'd have to
but,
sacrifice an action to do what I was gonna do, so I'm just gonna stab him.
Okay, okay.
28.
That will hit.
11 piercing.
11.
Plus.
Indeed.
1d, so that's 2 from Hex, and then I'm gonna pump a demon spike into it as well. How many have I used? I'm gonna pump 2 demon spikes in, why not?
Okay. Go ahead.
Plus another 11 from that.
Immediately as you slam the blade in, carve through, and this necrotic energy pulses through him, and you watch his veins turn black, his eyes glaze over, dark, and then this little red dot
A little treat for boss.
into the water.
Little num-nums.
Nice.
You're
He is
welcome.
down.
Cool. And because I did I take him to 0 hit points then? Yeah.
Yes, you did.
I get 5 temporary back.
You
Fantastic.
do indeed. Okay.
That is my action. I used my bonus action to move my hex, and he's got deleted again. This hex is really getting around town. 10, 15. God, it is crowded. I will just move
It
here
is crowded.
and
Okay.
help Kensei with this guy. Not that he needs
Cool.
it,
I just rolled for the 2 other crew, but that was a natural 2 and a natural 1. So they both tried to attack, but are just flailing against nothing right now. Kensei, it is your turn.
Seeing the captain's dramatic ship piloting, can we tell that she's trying to aim for that wave?
You absolutely can. Like, you feel the ship shift and begin to move towards the wave.
Right.
And if you turn around, you can see her like determinedly gripping on.
Combination of that and me being turned into a porcupine from being shot by lightning. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the guy in front of me 3 times.
Okay. Make some attack rolls.
Probably not. Okay, if I go here, am I still technically on the ship or am I in the water?
You would be. I'm going to say you would be on the edge because that's how I've been doing the other guys. That they're currently like climbing up. So that would make you go over the edge.
Would I be able to attack normally or?
You would be attacking with disadvantage because that's what happened with the other guys.
Okay, fair enough. I'll stay where I am then.
Okay.
3 attacks.
Okay.
For anyone?
That will hit.
15.
Okay, wow! That is just what you needed. You carve him down immediately.
Sweet. As I do.
You gotta remember, these are frightening people. Like, these are very powerful warriors, but you are also very powerful fighters too. Like, you guys are strong. you ain't dock workers.
As I decapitate that next dude, I'll shout out as loud as I can through all the storms, like, "Everybody get below deck!"
Okay.
And then I'm gonna.
Are you...
So that'll be 20 feet of movement to get down below.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in range, so I'm gonna go ahead and go up to this guy. Oh no, this guy.
I'm moving these guys around a little bit just so that, you can see that they've been fighting in the meantime.
Oh, in that case, I might change who I'm gonna attack them because some of them. Can I go here?
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And I'm gonna lay into this guy with my last 2 attacks.
Go ahead. Okay, that will hit. I mean...
10.
Whoa, so close. You carve him nearly in 2, but he is holding on to dear life.
Bonus action for my last strike.
Okay, and that will be enough to finish him off. He's on 1 hit point.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, anything else Ken say?
Ooh, I believe that is everything.
Okay. So above this guy, the other crew member is going to be striking at the warrior on the starboard side. He has advantage. That is cocked, and that's going to be a total of. Oh yeah, that's going to hit. That's an 18. Oh, what was it? Plus? Not a big damage bonus though. Still, it's damage. Deals 5 damage to him. And then Storm, it's your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna drop down like with my claws and like kind of drop off the side of here and like claw into the hull and then like move across the hull and then jump up here.
As you climb down,
yep,
you see this individual in the middle of at the bow of the Drakenloft ship to your port side, who is stood on the bow of the ship, almost like slightly raised in the air by like what looks like a gust of wind.
This makes my job easier.
Who is using like this? There are these swirls of dark clouds that are leading up from his hands to the storm, and you see that he is swirling.
All right.
He is wearing these dark. Let me show you what he looks like.
How far away is he?
He is currently probably around 90 foot away, including both downward trajectory and distance away from you. He's like this. He looks like an old war druid. Is the best way to describe him. Clad in this big, heavy furs, this grey braided beard and flowing hair that is just blowing and soaked through by the storm. But nonetheless, he is there swirling and perhaps controlling the storm.
And he's on top of not our ship, on their ship.
He's at the head of their ship. This is just a position to show you what he looks like.
And he's on it. Can I see? Is he on his own, or?
No, there is a whole crew of other people who are currently notching arrows and aiming at the ship.
Oh, that's okay. Fuck it. I might have to do that then. Fireball.
You go. Oh my god!
Right at him.
Okay.
And all those around him.
Roast him,
I need to
roast
put
that
some hit
fucker.
points in here. Okay. Hell yes. Okay, I'm gonna roll a couple of checks for the ship, but I'm gonna roll one for him. Wow. Fuck me. Natural 4, so that is 6 in
cast
total.
it at a level 5.
Billion.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna say. So one of those was a natural 19. The other two, so I'm going by like thirds of the ship.
Yeah.
So, because it's a big fucking fireball. Okay, I will judge that accordingly. Roll me some damage.
Alright, I just need to work out how much this is again, because it's level 5.
It's 8d6 on a third, so it'll be 10d6, I think.
10d6, okay.
If it's at level 5.
Oh,
Boom.
Oh, that is filthy!
Let that be enough.
That is filthy. It is not enough to kill him.
Yeah, yeah.
But does he take
Oh, well. Hold on.
Is there a numerical error?
I'm checking his spell slots. He does not have counter spell.
Oh. One thing I will say, this is maybe a
He
bit
does not have
meta,
counterspell.
but will he roll the concentration? Because of the...
You are correct. And he would have to roll a... He'd have to roll a 21. He does have good constitution, though.
Also, I think I might have got...
Oh my
I
god.
might have provoked an opportunity attack, right? Because I'm next to somebody and I cast a spell.
No, we weren't going with that roll.
Oh,
It's only
okay.
if... It's basically if you cast if you do something, if you make a ranged attack, whether it's a spell or weapon attack,
Yeah.
then it's a disadvantage. But you don't
okay.
because that I was thinking of it, but then I completely forgot about Mage Slayer.
Mage Slayer, cool.
So
Yeah.
we're not doing that. But if you made a ranged attack, you would have disadvantage
Yeah.
on it. Okay, so I need to roll him a Constitution saving throw here. Oh my god.
Does he fall off the ship? Maybe?
Okay. So they actually have the stronger things get, they get actual saving throws. It's not just their checks. Okay. For fuck's sake, it's a 20.
It needs to be 21, didn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
So the fireball, he kind of looks up and suddenly there's this explosion of fire on the ship. For the rest of you, you're in the middle of fighting, and suddenly there is this bright light in the darkness of the storm, and everyone's head kind of shifts, and the light happens to us, and then there is this shockwave that rocks the ship, and suddenly smoke fills the air, and you all just smell brimstone. You see Storm pointing over to the ship.
Yeah, my sword extended.
It's not enough to kill him though. But the spell does begin to fade. That cloud that's appearing, the black cloud disappears.
So I could safely assume that I know that he's using some kind of arcane, or would I have to do a check to know that?
I think you could probably judge without a roll that it is arcanical.
Right, yeah, that's the end of my turn then.
Okay. And with that, we're going to move to him, who, seeing this, is not happy.
I just fireballed him, Ellie.
Okay. Oh, I gotta find this spell.
Imagine if he just.
This is the problem with mage NPCs. Okay, that's not exactly what I was hoping that would do. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to go with... I'm going to look at this spell. God, it's so good to use these big, juicy spells. I love it. Okay. You watch as he begins to do some more arcanical movement. Let me just see if you would know what this spell is. You do not know this spell. But what you do know is that the wind is beginning to pick up in front of the sail.
Can I see?
You can, but let me just tell you what he's doing before you do exactly what you're about to do. You see the wind pick up in front of the sail, and you all kind of feel the ship slow almost in these moments as he is casting. I'm going to just say what I suppose. He's casting wind wall where the sails are to blow you and slow you.
Fuck.
To blow the ship backwards. I mean, just slow it down.
Gonna have to work it out.
I'm gonna do what? Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna do exactly what it is.
Because he's gonna fuck me up. I'm sure with this.
Okay. So, post counter spell rules again because I think we need to check. So, for those watching, we're using a variant on counter spell to make it a bit more exciting and interesting. So, contested spell ability check. So what level are you casting?
I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
3rd level, okay. Cool. Right, in which case then, it is just a straight roll. There's no plus or minus this, you're both casting it at 3rd level.
Okay, nice, and we both do ASR spell casting.
Yeah, so you're making an intelligence check and I'm making a wisdom check.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh,
yes!
I'm not so sure about this.
Yeah.
No, yeah. There's no way that meets. That was a natural 8. So he's beginning to cast a spell. How do you count the spell?
So basically, I do like a quick kind of click of my nails against the steel of my sword, and this like kind of electric ball forms in my hand, and I kind of just chuck it, and it kind of wraps itself around his hand where he was casting the like somatic quality of it, and it just
nice.
Just like a electric bind.
As he's casting it, this ball grasps off, and the spell fades, and the ship resumes its trajectory and speed. Nice. That is going to be his turn, Gaiak.
Okay.
So, El, we honorarily name one of the kittens Storm now.
You have to.
Yeah, there's no option. You have to do it. Seeing Paige cowering behind me, I'm going to take out that random horseshoe that I bought that one time for no reason, and hand it to her and just say, hold this, it'll keep you safe.
You gave her a lightning rod in the storm.
It's gone, the storm's gone, it's all good, it's fine.
The storm isn't gone. The whole storm isn't gone that you're currently in. That particular, he originally cast Cool Lightning, which is a huge storm cloud.
I'll probably
But
be
the
fine,
actual
it's just a
storm
horseshoe.
looks like maybe breaking his concentration did not end that spell.
It'll be
If it was a
fine.
spell.
It'll be fine.
You judge what that might mean.
Then I'm gonna shoot.
Kill him.
I'm gonna try and sharpshoot
Kill him.
this guy here.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Or him.
And you
Just kill
have
somebody.
opportunity. You have advantage on him.
Oh, bro.
Oh wait. But attack. Yeah, all attack rolls. Yeah,
Okay, 19.
19 will hit.
20 piercing.
You shoot him right in the throat, and he goes down instantly.
Brilliant. Then I'm gonna fire a second one at this guy here.
Okay, roll an attack roll. Advantage again.
22.
That's gonna hit. Roll some damage.
17 piercing.
Not enough to take him down, but he is looking bad.
Okay, and seeing the amount of guys on this deck, and I'm guessing the party are looking a little bit beaten up, with a big caw, I'm gonna swoop down and land in between these two, make myself a target. With my eyes glowing green, looking a little bit rabid,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
This guy's dead. So Alistair.
Below deck, just there, like Ken says, like, oh, you hear the war cry at the kayak.
How is the party looking health-wise? How's everyone looking?
I'm fine.
Pretty alright.
I have temporary hit
We're
points
all
as
good.
well. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I was a
Then,
little rough, but I'm downstairs.
in that case, I'm going to move to here
Okay.
and use Twin Spell for my last sorcery point to cast 2 inflict wounds, one on this guy and one on this guy.
Okay. So 2 attack rolls, please.
Yep, just getting out.
You have advantage on the one above.
Cool.
On this one.
So the one above, 19 or 21.
Yeah, that will most definitely hit.
It's at level 1, obviously. 17 necrotic damage.
His essence withers away until he is a blackened corpse, like
Okay,
a century-old Draugr or Draugr.
Nice. And then the other one, 22 to hit.
That will hit.
And that's 21 necrotic damage.
Oh, that is so close. He is wheezing as his skin turns to just grey, almost dust.
And as a bonus action, I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon and hit him again.
Okay. Let's get that spiritual weapon up.
I guess that won't hit.
You know, one of these days I should probably make a token for your weapon.
It's not going to hit, but it's up there anyway.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it is there though, so that's good. Cool. The other ships are gonna. Oh, sorry. It's your. Have you got anything else in your turn? Okay. So the other ships are gonna shoot arrows, and finally they're gonna hit. You watch a barrage of arrows hit the sails and tear them slightly, and that's gonna be another hit. The sails. One of the masts kind of lurches a little bit as the sails are about 3/4 torn on the furthest back mast, which reduces your speed a little bit. Alistair.
Well, shit. I don't know what I'm gonna. Oh, actually, quick question. So, I have an ability that I've not tried out yet. With my psychic teleportation, does that mean that I get advantage because they don't know where I'm gonna pop up from? Or
what does it say as part of the ability?
it says, as a bonus action, you manifest one of your psychic blades, expend one psionic die and roll it, and throw the blade at an unoccupied space you can see up to a number of feet equal to 10 times the number rolled. You then teleport into that space and the blade vanishes.
I feel like because you're effectively throwing the blade to a space that you're appearing, you're kind of indicating, oh, I'm basically going here.
Yeah.
So I would say that it wouldn't give you advantage because it's technically not a hiding. It's not like
cool.
it's just an advantageous movement spell.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna roll my D8. I'm still gonna use it.
Okay.
That's the first one, so I can move 10 feet. Wow, great.
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing.
But it takes you out without the disengage.
Yeah.
Though you could do that as a bonus action anyway, I suppose.
Okay. I am gonna move to here.
Okay.
And then I am gonna throw my last dagger. So that would be the D6 one because my bonus action has already been used up first. I'm gonna use it on the guy to the left of Gaiak with sneak attack.
Okay.
As well.
Cool.
Just 1 second, let me roll that.
This is okay.
Oh!
Hey.
Bad. I can't see it.
Yeah. I'm not even going to pretend to ask you to to roll to figure out the max damage because you teleport, turn round, summoning another dagger, throw it across, slams into the back of this guy's head that disappears, and you watch his eyes bulge out, his ears bleed as he collapses from maybe a hemorrhage or something.
Aneurysm, just like an instant aneurysm.
Conjure aneurysm.
Oh my.
Very morbid.
Surprise lobotomy.
Anyway. Oh no. Right, moving swiftly on. Anything else, Alistrine?
No, that's it from me.
Okay. In which case, back to them. They are going to press the attack. This guy is going to use his reckless attack, and he is going to... I think he's going to attack Storm.
Come on. Okay.
So he's attacking with advantage. Okay, that will be a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
For 10 slashing damage.
Ooh, spicy.
This guy's going to charge up, and he's going to attack you, Alistrine. That is a natural 20.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
cheeky.
No,
It's not. You're cancelling it.
It's not a death roll. Yep,
Okay,
that's
nice.
correct.
So he goes. I want to know how do you flavour cancelling this crit? I want to know.
So as I see the guy coming up, swinging his axe, is it, at Alistrine, I point to
Great
the
axe, yeah.
little space in between them, and this dark, shadowy figure comes up, taking the momentum out of the axe. before it
Okay.
hits Alistrine.
It's the cleric thing.
So you don't take a. It's a death cleric. Not death cleric. Sorry. Oh,
Brave.
great, clever. So the momentum loosens, and he's a little confused as to why, but the attack hits. It just doesn't crit. So you take 5 slashing damage.
Can I uncanny dodge that?
You can indeed. So you take 2.
Ooh,
2,
noise!
it's rounded down. Okay, and then who else do we have up deck? This guy's going to continue on the other dudes. Wow. A 2 and a 3 with advantage. Amazing. We love that. And I think that's all of the guys above deck. So it's going to go to... It's going to go to Clara, who at this point sees the wave. I think based on the actions and the ability to stop the War Druid's wind spell, has enabled her to push the ship further as it begins to crest over the wave. And I'm going to need all of you to roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
I am below deck. Do I still have to roll?
Yes. It's basically the ship is now lurching backwards, nearly like Titanic style, as it goes over the top.
I'm going to use Indomitable to re-roll mine.
Okay.
I cannot.
Okay, that was a lot better.
Okay.
Well, at least I won't get thrown off the
So,
ship.
anybody who rolled below a 15,
Yep.
you are going to go prone, and you are going to be moving 15 foot towards the back of the ship.
I'm off. I'm off.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna give
Oh, yeah.
to the back of the ship the direction. This direction.
Does Storm at least bash the dude in the face as he
Yeah, what happens with this?
Well, I'm going to be rolling for him. Natural 20 from him.
Oh my god.
Natural 1 for the other guy. And a 19. So this guy moves back
that trigger an
15.
How do I move through this guy?
This does not trigger an opportunity
So
attack.
I just move through him, do I?
You just move. You just move through him. Okay.
That's not bad.
Amazing.
That's actually quite good.
So you are currently cresting over the top of the ship right now. As Area, it is your turn.
Alright. I use half my movement to get up.
Okay.
And I can see this guy floating and being a little bitch, yeah?
He's on the ship.
He is.
The druid.
He is now well over 100 foot away. Because, I mean, he's just there just to show what he looked like, so you know that he's there.
Away.
This is not 100 feet. This isn't, but he is currently now 100 feet because the ship has moved further.
How convenient. Can I still see him?
You can still see him.
Eldritch Blast, motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah, just to check, is this a wall or a door? Because I'm about to go 15 feet into it.
It is a wall.
Okay, so I just end up here.
Oh wait.
I'm not gonna make you take damage for it. I'm nice.
Oh wait, hang on.
I was just wondering how far that guy moved. Like,
Oh damn, my hex wouldn't reach him. Okay, yeah, just Eldritch Blast the druid.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Make an attack roll.
12.
12 will miss. As you shoot your Eldritch Blast, he kind of sees it coming from quite a distance as it shifts towards him, and he just waves his hand, and it deflects off and splashes into the water.
Damn.
That's just a flavour for his deflection.
No, I just kind of annoyed that it missed. I kind of just try and, as much as I can over 100 feet, lock eyes with him and just glare at him.
Okay. Wow, these fucking crew, man.
And I'll just move to here with the last of my.
they were so awesome last episode. Like.
Yeah, no, they're not doing bits today, are they? So the other crew missed both their attacks. One with the scimitar and one with a light crossbow. Kensei,
Okay.
you're down below deck.
I'm gonna finish this guy off first. Yeah, I'm prone, right? Because I failed the trick.
Oh, what does that mean?
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Like that.
Say that again, Kensei.
Cthulhu has been summoned.
What was that, Kensei?
I'm prone, right?
You are prone, yes.
So half my movement to get up.
Yep.
How do we get out of here, guys?
Yeah. Finish this guy off.
Okay.
So I'll
Go
run
ahead
up,
and finish him.
and I'm gonna hit him 3 times.
Okay. Make your attack rolls.
Jesus Christ, that's gonna kill him.
God.
Okay. Roll some damage. Oh, you know what we haven't been doing? We haven't been rolling the
Supers.
extra
Yeah, we haven't
been-
supers. Do you want to roll another d20?
Does he die from that?
I mean, he definitely is going to die from it. Like, he is going to die.
That's probably not worth rolling the other 20.
Okay. Sure. Because I think a lot of it is like massive damage and stuff. He's dead. Anything else you can say?
No, I can't. That's it. I thought it would take a lot more attacks than that.
Okay. So, I need to put this guy on having done that. So, the other crew member above deck is going to move around and attack. And wow, my main dice today are just not being good. They're not playing ball. I think I've rolled on my metal dice like over 15 once so far.
Jeez.
So he misses, so Storm, it is your turn.
Alright, I'll use my half my movement to stand up. So that means I've got 15 more feet to move. Oh god, what am I doing?
Isn't that the mood of the session so far?
Right, it's gonna be...
Kill
So,
that druid. Kill that druid.
I could do another one. Yeah, right. I can still see him. He's 90 feet away, right?
No, he is now, I would say between, I'm going to say about 120 foot based on the movement speed of a ship.
120 foot,
It's shifting and changing, but within that range.
I don't want them coming back. 120 foot. I'm gonna send a level 4 fireball in that direction. It's 150.
Okay, how far is it?
150 feet.
Go.
Jeez! Okay, wow, I actually didn't think that, so now I'm gonna say it's 200 foot.
Hey, okay.
No, I'm fucking with you. Okay. So are you aiming it so that it hits him?
Hits him again. Yeah, send it on him and his people.
Okay. This time he rolls a 17.
17. Yeah, that succeeds. Yeah.
Okay, so he succeeds. So he takes half damage. Nope, that's a 9, a 5. Okay, and a 16 again. So roll some damage.
I think it's 96. I'm doing it at level 4, so that is going to be.
It is, yeah. 33. Okay, so he takes. Half of 33 would be
16.
16. Yes, thank you. Okay. You watch the ship blast, and the front section you see it kind of crack slightly, and you see them call off. You see the rowers begin to slow down.
Good.
Looks like you may have called off one of the ships, but that the guy at the front is just staring directly towards you. He is not done.
He's not happy. No.
He's not happy.
Not a happy chappy. Right, that's the end of my turn, I think. Yeah.
Okay, well, it is him.
Oh.
And as you do this, as the ship crunches, he looks up at you and begins to cast a spell. And let's see here.
This guy needs to die.
Okay.
I need to get counter spell.
I think we all do.
He is going to. Okay, I think he's going to do this. You watch as the water, as you're moving up the wave, begins to turn the ship as it begins to spiral like a whirlpool.
Okay, I can't see this. I can't use the counter spell on this, can I?
How far away are you?
I think I'm. Yeah, no, that's not going to work.
How far? What's the range? Okay.
120 feet.
Wait, no,
Okay.
is it? Oh, I thought it was a.
Oh no, you're 120 feet away. I don't know what.
Oh yeah, that's definitely not going to work then. Yep.
Okay. You watch as the ship begins to turn on its side. As you are now on. The wave is here. Originally your ship was coming up from this direction, and now your ship is turning to the side as the wave is coming.
No!
You feel the ship almost like it is now nearly completely sideways.
Oh, we need to kill him. We need to kill him.
I'm going to have to have Captain Clara roll something here to see if she can keep control of this.
Oh, come on.
Okay, that's pretty good, actually. I need to check which book this is in. Oh wow, I opened it to the perfect page. Okay. She is straining on the rudder, pulling against this whirlpool that is beginning to form. You are not being pulled in, but you are not making it further up the wave. You are kind of stuck at a bit of an impasse.
Oh no.
Gaiak,
So I can also see this druid guy.
you can see this druid guy.
And you said he's like 120 feet away, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's within range of my longbow.
It is within range of your longbow. I think it... What is the normal range of your longbow?
I think a longbow is 150, right?
It's far.
Yes, I think 300 is the disadvantage, like the limit of where you won't hit anything beyond. So yeah, let's go with that for now, without looking it up. I think it's probably around that.
Okay, I am gonna attempt to sharpshooter this guy.
Okay, roll me it with disadvantage because you are firing through. You have disadvantage currently.
All right. Oh, let's see how it go. Oh.
10 will miss.
Okay.
You shoot wide into the water.
I am gonna try again.
Okay. Disadvantage once
Magic.
again.
Oh.
Roll another d20.
Do you have like the magic arrow thing?
Okay.
Why couldn't you
Another
roll
into the
first?
water.
Come on.
What else?
What do you want to do?
I can't do anything else. I am just gonna keep holding on to the floor with my talons.
Okay.
And I'm. Ooh. Yeah. That's as well as I can do.
Okay. Alistair.
I'm gonna use half my movement to get up.
Okay.
5 feet to move to there. And you said he's 120 feet away, right?
He is 120 foot away.
Alright. Fuck it. All or nothing. 4th level guiding bolt.
Okay. Roll an attack roll. Disadvantage. No, it's not. It's not because it's not a weapon attack.
Guiding bolt
Okay,
up.
that hits. Roll some damage.
4th level as well.
He's going to roll a Constitution saving throw.
16 plus 9 damage.
16 plus 9, so that is 25. Halved would be... Oh, the damage hits. Let me put the damage through. So that, what did I say was 25?
Why is it halved?
Because when you do concentration checks, it's half the damage as the DC. Unless it's unless the damage was less than 10. So because it was 25 damage, it's the DC would be 25 would be 12. Okay. It's a saving throw. 13. So the wave, the damage was 12, right? Halved was 12. So yes,
16 plus 9.
16 plus 9, so yeah, 25, there would have been 12, yeah. So he succeeds the saving throw.
Okay, so is he using magic to half the damage he's taken? Oh no, you're sorry.
No, so this is just this is to see whether the whirlpool continues to form.
Okay, cool.
Which it does. Alistrine.
He's not dead. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, he's not dead.
Which way is the ship starting to like lean towards? Is it port, starboard?
It's port. So the port side is the one that's looking down towards the water now. The starboard is almost looking directly at the sky.
Okay.
You're probably about 70-75 degree angle right now.
I literally have no idea what to do.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna use another one of my what's it called?
Teleportation.
Homing strikes. That's it.
Okay.
I'm gonna use another one of my homing strikes to try and get next to Aria if I can, if it'll let me. So
Okay.
8 times 10 is the amount I can move. So 60 foot. Woo woo. So that means that I can get, I can get where I need to go. I'm gonna come and Psychic Whispers is still activated. So I'm gonna like look Aria dead in the eye and say, I need you to fuck up my face right now. Like I need you to like deadly serious. I need you to just like punch me, and because I don't think we're getting out of this.
Still got your hood up.
But if they pull it down, then it's game over, and you know we all might die. So yeah, I'm gonna say that, and then for some reason, how do I get my my character sheet to stop being the small thing? And it's
I sometimes have to close roll 20 when that's doing that, and then reopen it.
So my butthole is so hurt right now.
Just double click it. Oh, fuck's... Oh, I didn't.
Oh no.
I'm just reloading it because I can't access my character sheet. Fucking hell. How far did you say? 120 feet away is the.
He is 120 foot away. Is the dude.
Okay. In that case, I can't remember.
Attacks have advantage on him. The guiding bolt.
Oh, you're right. Well, if it's a weapon attack, it would just be a straight roll now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just waiting for my sheets to load. I think I'm going to use my my bow.
Okay. Is it a long bow or a short bow?
I think it's a short bow.
Okay.
Just a second. It's taking forever to load.
Well, it actually doesn't matter because the disadvantage doesn't stack, so it would be disadvantage anyway because it's a ranged weapon attack.
What is the range? Oh no, that's my short sword. Never mind. Short bow range is. What is the range of a short bow? Bloody hell.
I want to say 150.
Yeah, I think the.
Okay.
Let's have a little look.
And I'm just gonna roll it, and then. Because if it misses anyway, then.
So the maximum range before you get disadvantage is 80 foot. 320 foot is the max range it can do with disadvantage. Anything beyond 320 foot, you will automatically miss.
Okay.
So you can hit it, but you would have disadvantage with the roll, which you would have anyway because of the storm. But it's cancelled out because of guiding bolt, so you have a straight roll.
Okay, cool.
That will hit roll damage.
That was a
Numbers. Okay. However, as he gets struck by this arrow that you notch and fire with pretty good accuracy, he's going to make a concentration check of a DC of 10. I close the book. I don't know if that's going to... Oh,
Let's
shit.
just assume he failed.
Okay, that is a 9. So as you hit him, unexpectedly, he's been hit by all these like magical attacks, and suddenly this arrow boom, hits him, and he loses his concentration. The whirlpool like fades. The warriors, seeing this, feel the ship beginning to turn as Captain Clara begins to move the ship back onto the trajectory she once had it on, but they are going to continue to press their attack with advantage by going reckless on that crew member. That is going to be a 21 to hit for 15. He's still up.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
He ain't. 5, 10, 15. This guy's going to charge you out of stream, seeing you shoot an arrow because you're directly in front of him recklessly. Neither of those is above a 5, so he misses. This guy here is going to 5, 10, 15. He is going to go for you, Storm, because that dude is not a threat. He's done nothing to him. He wants to focus down you guys. So he's going to attack with advantage, which would be a 24 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
For a total of 8 slashing damage.
8, yeah.
And below deck there is no more guys left. As Clara begins to spin the helm again, the ship returns to its trajectory and goes over the top of the wave. and begins to soar down. You see her pulling on levers, calling it the limited crew that are in the rigging, perhaps trying to hold onto the sails and keep it balanced. She's calling on them to get to arms and to put everything they have into getting the fucking ship to move at its fastest speed. You hear behind you in the distance the war horn of the...
Hey.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, the war horn of the ship. And you begin to make your way away, but these warriors are still on here, are gonna continue to attack. So Aria, it's your turn.
Okay, couple of questions. One, how close is the closest longship to our ship?
You can no longer see it. You are over the waves.
But they're nowhere near us. They're not next. I thought they had us wedged, or was that ages ago?
That was a while ago. So Clara managed to pull away from them and was going up this huge, like 60, 70 foot wave, and you just made it over the crest of it and are on the downward trajectory from it. Whereas there's the wave. You were here, went over to the other side. The other ships are on the other side. So currently you can't see them behind this huge wave that's moving in their direction.
Okay. Can I see the druid, or can I only just?
No, you can't see. You can't see. The only enemies you can see are currently on your ship.
Right. Okay. 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 Well, that changes what I was going to do. I will just psychic whisper back to Alistair. Go and ask him to do such a thing. And I'm going to shove her towards the stairs. As in, get the fuck downstairs.
Okay.
And then I will whirl and strike at this guy.
Okay, make an attack roll. You have advantage.
Very nice. 20.
Nice. That will hit.
9. I don't have hex.
9.
And then I will pump... Fuck it, I'll pump another 2 demon spikes into that.
Okay, go ahead.
Plus 7.
Okay. Not quite down, but he is looking pretty wounded. Moving on to the other guys. Let's see if they actually hit this time. Wow, that was actually a hit, I think. That's 15 to hit. That does hit. For... they don't have any bonus. So he attacks him for -2. Not -2. Yeah, -2. And he's going to use his crossbow, which does miss. Bringing it to Kensei. You can hear the sound of battle continuing upstairs, but you are now feeling the ship shift and moving down.
Okay. Moving down?
Like moving away. Moving down the wave.
Oh, okay. Moving down.
What would you like to do? What would you like to do?
Half of this is just me Kensei climbing up and down this ladder. It's like Mario. It's like...
What do you want to do? Come on, Kensei. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and climb back up to the top deck.
Okay.
Follow me,
okay,
man.
you can only get into these 2 spaces because Alistair is currently stood at the top of the ladder.
Yeah, I pushed her there.
So when I pop out, I'm over here.
You can move to one of these 2 squares.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like you can't.
I have 10 feet of movement left, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it to get around this guy.
Okay.
Get over here.
Okay. Roll an attack roll if you're attacking.
I pop up again. Yeah, go for it. Regular attack.
That hits. Roll some damage.
12.
That is enough to kill him.
Wow.
Damn it.
He's down.
God.
It's 2 enemies.
I've never been so annoyed to actually kill something in one hit.
Okay, anything else?
Oh god.
I'm gonna have to move on.
Hang on, sorry. No, I know what I'm gonna do, but I named the weapon something spoilery, so I'm just gonna... Hang on.
Oh, right, of course, yeah. You're going to throw the dagger.
Yeah, sorry. Let me just rename,
okay.
just get rid of the name real quick. Okay. Oh, and I did it to the wrong one. Yeah. I'm gonna use my one other attack to attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack this dude.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
And throw the Tonto at his ass.
That is going to hit. Roll some damage. Okay, nice. Damn. Fair. Okay.
Now has a Tonto sticking out of his butt cheeks.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think that will be.
Okay, so this guy's going to take...
Oh, actually, no, sorry. I
damage.
completely forgot I still have a bonus action. I'm going to use second wind.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna keep this rolling. So Storm, it is your turn.
Yeah,
while you roll your second wind.
I'm gonna attack this guy with my scimitar.
Okay, go ahead and attack. Oh, that is pretty bad. That will hit.
Nice. That is gonna be 9 slashing damage.
Okay, cool. It's not quite down, but they are both looking pretty poor.
Second attack. Same thing. Just bring down and then swish it.
Advantage.
Advantage, you say?
You do. Yeah. He attacked recklessly, so you've got advantage on it.
Yeah, true.
Okay, that will also hit. Yeah, I'm not even going to make you roll because he is dead. And for the sake of brevity, you see the other guy being killed as the crew member pulls out the rapier from his chest. And you hear the horns fade in the distance as the storm begins to shift, speeding down this wave. Clara focused entirely on moving through the now jagged rocks that are appearing in the ocean, moving through, trying to escape. A few minutes goes by, you hear the horn again. Distant. And distant further. And soon, as the storm begins to subside, the horn is no longer audible. And you feel finally that perhaps you have just managed to escape from this raid.
Oh God.
As everyone kind of takes a moment to see the situation and look around at each other, we're going to take a break there.
Oh my God!
So we're going to take 10 minutes. We'll be back at 20 past. We'll see you then. I hope you enjoyed this first half. A very long combat session.
Worst cruise ever.
Bad TripAdvisor review.
But yes, we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
We'll see you after this break.
Oh my God.
I'm used to it by now.
So
I had a plan. So
okay,
Oh,
welcome
yeah.
back.
That plan.
So where we had left off before the break, you were continuing the battle with the 3 Drakenloft vessels that had ambushed you, and a strange druidic assailant as well, who seemed to be using his abilities to hinder your escape and damage you. But nonetheless, thanks to the creative uses of several spells and maneuvers and sheer luck, you managed to escape by the grit of your teeth. As the storm has faded into the distance, Captain Clara is moving the vessel through quite a craggy and rock-filled part of the plundered channel now, searching for a place to hold up for a moment to inspect the damages to the ship. And after about 20 minutes of sailing, she calls to a halt as the ship begins to shift into a small craggy cove with an overhang, basically a giant rock face where an inlet of water allows the vessel to maneuver in with enough space so that should any passing ships pass by, perhaps they will not spot you so easily. As she does so, she begins to usher people to inspect the damage. In these moments, what would you like to do?
I'm just going to go around the ship and basically just heal any injured crew members to the best of my ability. I patch them up, maybe use a healing spell or two on them.
Okay.
Make sure they're fit to sail, basically.
So a number of crew are injured, and you managed to go around and help them. I would say you'd have to cast, let's say, 3 healing spells, and you can choose the level of which you wish to do that.
Okay, cool.
So, in this time, the bodies of those that were less fortunate have been collected and taken to a room below deck, where they can be laid out of, the eyes of others for transport back to wherever homes they may have originated from. But otherwise, focus is less on cleanup and more on the damages, and there is a fair amount of damage. The hull is effectively caved in on the starboard. And God, I need to get the terms up. The stern, basically the starboard stern, the back corner on the left-hand side of the ship, has basically been shattered in. Along the right, on the port side, there is a giant gash across where the vessel slammed into the Drakenloft longship, and effectively the wood and hull has been torn through, leaving several gaps open. There is a big chunk in the middle of the top deck where that lightning strike has hit, has broken the flooring inwards. There's a lot of damage. The sails are torn and will be moving at a slower speed. It's not a great position to be in. And Clara, as she's gaining this information from more and more of the crew reporting to her, she just seems to get more and more disheartened. And eventually makes her way over to your group. So she makes her way over to whoever may still be above deck. It's not good news, I'm afraid.
We survived, that's one thing. I don't know how.
We did. Well, luck, I suppose. Skill, a little of, but mostly luck. I have encountered raids before, but nothing like that. That is far more aggressive. You are right, we did survive, but in the current state the ship is in, we will not survive a full journey to Deepbay. We need to stop off for repairs. The closest port is La Tregua. That is where I will be taking the ship.
What kingdom does that reside in?
Officially, it is part of the Clanlands, but it is effectively an independent port. Once part of the Val-Aeria kingdom, it is considered independent now.
Once we dock, how long would the repairs take?
It's hard to say. It depends on how severe the damage is and what resources are available at Tregua at the time that we port.
What would be the minimum?
A few days.
Time?
A few days.
Are you
We don't have like a schedule, do we? It's not like we did when we were meeting the Queen.
the schedule is to arrive there alive, really.
We don't have an
If you wish to do so.
Not with Pyro Theodore.
I was not informed of having to have you safely arrived at Deepbay by any specific time. I was just informed that you were to arrive promptly.
Would we
No date was
survive
given to me.
another attack that would happen?
No. If even one of their vessels find us in the state that we're in, I do not think that we will survive. And the Drakenloft are not known for taking prisoners, so
To this port we go then.
I've got a technical question.
absolutely.
Actually, no, never mind. It won't work. I've just looked at it.
And you're looking at mending.
Yeah, it. Well, I don't have. I
Yeah.
looked, but I don't have mending.
Ah.
So it wouldn't even work anyway.
See. We should arrive there soon. It is about a day's journey away, maybe two in the current state.
I am no. I heard the word before rigor, but do you have enough manpower to sail the ship still, or will you need help?
We may need some assistance. See.
You will have to show me what I am doing. Like I said, this is my first time on a ship.
I will have someone fill you in.
Well, looks like we're all helping then, so I have to be filled in as well.
I think it might be worth addressing a possible, more drastic solution. We find another ship.
As in we get to La Tregua and we just say bye, Clara, and go find a different ship.
I don't believe we have a whole lot of time killing here. The quicker we get to Deepbay, the better. This will delay us.
I mean, it is definitely something to consider.
You are free to do as you wish, but I will be receiving payment either way, especially after what recently transpired.
Well, we had to pull quite a lot of strings to even get this boat, so I doubt getting a new one anytime soon would be easy.
I'm gonna psychic
take
with
more time.
Alistair. We could just steal one.
I'm gonna psychic whisper back. After what happened, I don't think that's possible.
Well, I wish to get underway as soon as possible. The daylight is limited, and I am hoping that we can arrive as close to either tonight or tomorrow. And if we delay any further, it could take longer and is a higher risk.
Well, let's get moving then.
Yeah, let's leave right away.
Very well. I'll have the crew pick which of you is needed for the jobs. Good day. She walks back up to the quarterdeck and back to the helm, and she's talking to that tattoo-covered gentleman again, who goes on to bark orders.
Can I?
Is there anything you wish to do right now? So, yeah, go ahead, guy.
Can I fly up into the crow's nest?
Oh, no.
And see if Paige is still up there? I don't know. Maybe she fell out.
Paige is up there. You fly up and you can see her. Yeah.
Just holding on for dear life, like.
I told you that would keep you safe.
Sorry, are you speaking to her?
Yeah. No, I just point at the horseshoe and I just say, I told you that would keep you safe.
You did. Thank you.
You can keep it. It's yours.
I shall.
And I
Perhaps it'll bring me more luck.
hold out the bag of bugs again for her to take one if she wants.
She picks out a chunky green one.
I take out one as well.
Picks out a leg.
Yeah, give her a little scruff on the head, and then I'll fly back down to deck to see what needs to be done.
Okay. Does anyone have anything else they wish to do before the ship gets underway once again?
Would it be distasteful to loot the bodies?
You can certainly try.
I mean, they raided us. Why not?
They raided us, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the
Yeah, I'm talking about the people that raided us. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
They already been looted.
They have been the bodies themselves have been thrown overboard.
Yeah.
As they've been gathering in the time that before Clara came up to you, they have been gathered together, clearing the deck, dumped overboard, and I mean some of their weapons have been taken, but they're basic weapons. Perhaps they could be sold off, but everything else is pretty badly damaged. You think that they've been searched and not a lot has been found?
Everybody that kind of goes overboard from one of the warriors, you see Alistrine just tense up a little bit and, try not to look.
Yeah, and on that, I'm gonna make sure Alistrine is okay. Are you holding up?
If they had been on our side, they would have been good men.
Feel bad for them.
Yes. Simply following orders.
Going to be okay?
Don't know. This has made me impatient. To send 3 raid ships after 1 boat. It's excessive.
That was my thought as well. You think they were looking for you?
Can't fathom how they would have known. Either that, or Gwaine is crueler than I imagined.
You think maybe someone tipped them off?
I don't want to think about it, but possibly Sven.
Wow, that was fast. We only just met him.
I wonder why he was the only one spared. He said it because he was a coward and banished instead of dying alongside his friends. But perhaps Gwaine found a use for him.
Was Sven loyal to your father?
As far as I know.
I suppose that would leave a blind spot for your father not to consider in terms of betraying him, knowing that he was loyal to him.
Everyone who attacked that day was a blind spot. Gwaine was a blind spot. We never saw it coming.
Trust no one, suspect everyone.
It's the safest way.
Still, it did not seem like they were looking for you. It could have just simply been a raid.
I have to agree. I wonder why Gwaine is being so aggressive towards the plundered channel, though. Before it was maybe 1 or 2 raid ships sent to the poorer areas on the Val-Aeria coast, picking off what treasures they could find and taking it back to the Isles, but
Maybe something is going on. Do you think something is making them desperate?
I'm not sure. Wouldn't surprise me. Gwen is ruthless.
Oh no. Everything's frozen for me.
Or are you frozen for us? I can see everyone moving. Might just need to reconnect.
I completely cut out there. Did you hear what I said, or do you want me to say it again?
Yeah, what did you say?
I basically just said, do you think something is making them desperate to send that many ships out?
I'm not sure. It wouldn't surprise me if Gawain had simply sent his men out. She's ruthless.
He's turning into a bit of a conqueror.
Maybe.
I'm certainly intimidated.
That was a fraction of what they could do.
I don't want to find out anymore. At least not yet.
Definitely. If you're all with me, we will have to find out at some point. Possibly even go to war. Who knows?
Oh, possibly even go to war. No biggie. There is also the more subtle route that I did hint at when we talked about it earlier.
There is no honour in assassinating a king. I'm not going to stoop to Gawain's level.
It's an option. It's there.
She's just going to walk off over the side of the boat.
Okay.
Leave it to our thoughts.
You've been raided.
We have been raided. I didn't want to interrupt. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, is that everything? Or does anyone else wish to do something before the ship continues its journey?
I don't know about before it continues. How long did you say it would take to get to
It's like a day, I think.
the port, a trigger?
About a day or so, maybe 2 days,
Okay.
depending on the weather.
Never mind, I'll leave it a bit.
Okay.
Whew.
In which case, then, soon the ship pulls out from the cove and begins its journey southward once again. You are each filled in by members of the crew, given jobs from helping with the rigging to moving supplies to rationing. It's hard work, and still some of you getting your sea legs. Not necessarily an easy day's work, but the day goes by. And you sail through the night. Your sails making it difficult to travel at a speed that you once were. And as the morning comes, you hear 3 words that bring relief to many of your hearts. Land ahead, Captain! For those of you that would avoid too much time above deck, hearing those words and the hustle that follows may draw you above. For those of you that do look out, you see nothing at first, but there on the horizon, the first semblance of proper land you've seen in days. Within a few hours, what was once a slither on the horizon has gradually become an island of substantial size, perhaps some 50 miles wide. As you curve around the eastern side of the island, your eyes are drawn to the entrance to a cove inland. Its water shimmering a mauve and pink, spilling out into the ocean. A curious sight, to say the least. Alas, the ship continues south around the tail. A low mountain range stands along the edge, creating a sheer cliffside and stacks. A luscious tundra forest of pine and birch rests on its east flank, a blanket of fog covering from above. But the ship continues, turning north towards the bay, and there you see it. A quaint portside town with a cluster of docks and buildings built onto the steep sandy banks. As you get closer, you begin to pick out the finer details. Many of the buildings are made from wooden planks and boards. it's not the epitome of architectural design, and you certainly get a function over fashion sentiment. Hoist the mainsail. Prepare to anchor down. The captain turns to those of you on the deck. Welcome to La Tragua. The ship slows and maneuvers around the maze of vessels that make up the dock, eventually pulling up the side. Crew jump across, tying off the ship and securing it. Way down! The weighted iron anchor sloshes into the water. The crew begin to finalise the docking as Captain Clara walks down the steps to you. Those of you who are at work are ushered towards her. Here we are. Hopefully we shan't be here more than a night or two. Any plans for your evening getaway? If not, try the half-mast. It's an inn up the ways. Plenty of rooms should you wish a night out of the ship and out of the bunks.
That might be a good idea. I thought I'd never say this, but I actually missed something other than water.
Nice.
The storm just like get off the ship and start kissing the band.
Yeah. Half mast, did she say?
She did the half mast.
Did we get a rest, by the way, or are we not resting?
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that because you were having to work through the night, I'm gonna
say no.
I'm gonna say that everyone roll me a Constitution check because you're gonna have to work through the night because there weren't enough to take shifts now.
Oh, so check or save and throw, or it just doesn't make any difference.
It is a check.
Should I re-roll that? It's the same roll though, to be fair.
It's fine. You don't need to re-roll it. Okay, so anyone below an 11 takes a point of exhaustion.
Just missed it.
You are exhausted after this night. This is hard work on the sea, work that you've not ever been really trained for. Maybe some of you, but like for the most part, it's hard work, and you weren't expecting to do it.
3 13s.
So yeah, those of you with under 11 take a point of exhaustion.
Oh, 3 of you.
Yeah, after that I'm going to just go try and find the inn and just drop down on a bed if I can afford one.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way to the inn.
I'm gonna stay on the docks. Have a look around.
I would ask
See if
Clara
there's any ships around.
Yeah, I might ask Clara if there's any place of study here.
She laughs a
fucking arse off.
raucous laugh. No, not at all.
Oh no, no libraries. Well,
No.
that's a shame.
This is a port town.
Well, it was worth
No.
asking. I'll go to the tavern.
Okay. So Ari, you're staying on the docks. So as you begin to separate, you can see there are a lot of dock workers. Many with kind of that tanned Verlamese complexion who are working on the docks, moving tackle, rope, nautical supplies across from various ships. But the rest of you make your way through the town. First of all, Aria, make me a perception check.
Oh, while I'm on there, ships and people who look like captains, but also kind of like a dock office or something.
Okay.
25.
25. You look around. You see a plethora of ships of varying sizes. This place is like a maze of dock work. Looks very complicated to maneuver within. But dozens of ships. But no quartermaster office or something to that degree that you see. It seems to be kind of like an independent port town.
Okay, I will kind of dot around from ship to ship and see if I can try and figure out if there are any ships that would take any passengers at the earliest. Maybe see if there's any ships that are leaving either tonight or tomorrow morning. Seeing if there is any other transport that we could take to get to Deepbay.
I would like to help her with that.
Okay. I don't think you're with her. You're going with the rest of the group, aren't you?
Nope. Didn't say where I was going yet.
Touche. Okay. Sure. I will allow it.
Do you want me to make a persuasion check or something, or is it easy enough?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Aria going up to people going.
Roll an investigation check.
Investigation, yeah.
I like to imagine Aria going up to people going like, "Have you seen the ship?" They go, "No." Are you sure? And then Kensei goes, "Are you really sure?"
Okay. Okay. So you go around, and I mean, you find a number of people that, or captains and of a similar rank, people that own vessels, who are willing to talk to you. Okay, I'm going to say you approach a particular individual. He's got quite a lot of like warts on his face, like a matted black beard that looks a little bit shorter maybe on one side. Wears a tricorn that is very, very worn and a long black jacket. And he seems to be sat on the dock, just off the on the actual pier itself, at a small table, and he appears to be playing a card game by himself, smoking a cigar and a glass of rum next to him. And workers on his ship, or what you assume to be his ship, working on top, and he sees you approach. Aye, may I help?
He was winning. I gestured to his card game.
The game.
Yeah. My good sir, I was just wondering, me and my companion were just wondering, if you would be looking to perhaps take any passengers on your voyage. You'd be willing to pay.
Where are you in?
City of Deepbay?
Oh. Nay. Not for a couple of days. Sorry.
You are heading...
Ain't no ship's gonna be passing that way anytime soon.
Why is that?
Maynard, there's a raid on Port Coran.
Oh.
By the Drakenloft.
Oh, shit.
Waters are swarming with their ships. Ain't no captain with his right mind gonna be sailing through them waters for several days.
They get around, don't they?
Do you, not to insult your lovely self, of course, do you perhaps know of a captain who would be crazy enough to do that?
Nay. Boy, you want to sail through there? You got a death wish?
Well, I've come face to face with it plenty of times, and I'm still here. I can handle myself.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like you're tempting fate.
It's life without a little risk.
Life, literally. You don't die.
That is a very boring life indeed. Boring to me, anyway.
Look at me, I'm a captain of a ship. I know a life of risk, but I also am stupid. I'm not. I ain't stupid. How dare you?
I did not suggest.
He kind of slides the glass away from him.
I think I better put too much.
I should not have
But I ain't stupid enough to go sailing through there. And then he takes the glass and takes a swig anyway.
Alright.
Man of my own heart.
Oh, God.
kind of whispered to Kensei, what do you think? Shall we press further, or shall we try and find a lunatic who will sail us through a raid?
We barely got through with a warship. A merchant ship that doesn't want to go through there in the first place isn't a big idea.
But that was a big ship, though. Could find a smaller ship that maybe go unnoticed.
Possibly. Maybe even smaller ships. At this point. What was the port he said that was getting attacked by
Port Koran to the west.
Which we'd have to sail past to get to Deepbay.
You'd have to pass the Koran Peninsula in order to do that. In order to get to Deepbay.
Are we here?
You are in Port La Tragua.
La Tragua.
Doing the little radar pings here.
What do you think?
I feel more comfortable sailing past a war zone in a warship.
I don't think we're going to find many of those here. Alright.
Might be a good idea to check back in with the captain in a few hours, see if she's figured out what her course will take.
Yes, that's a good idea. In the meantime, maybe I might people watch at the local tavern, see if anybody looks crazy. Let's go. Thank you for your time, good sir. I hope you win.
Also, can I ask, in the upcoming future, there's no festivals or parties or grand celebrations going to be happening here, correct?
As a matter of fact, there's one tonight!
Whoa!
Damn it.
No, it's always a celebration in La Tragua. A celebration of freedom!
Freedom
Okay.
from what?
A life of servitude to the kingdoms, to lords. This here's a haven.
We're in a libertarian port.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fucking liberal.
Yeah.
It's Libertalia from Giant 4.
Yeah. What did you say the name of this festival was?
Oh, there ain't no festival.
Oh.
I'm just pulling your leg. And he lifts up a peg leg onto the
I
table.
see. Yeah, mate, I'm a sucker for a good pun. Very nice.
Well, on the bright side, we're not likely to run into any world-ending demons here then.
Right.
Don't jinx it.
So what would you two like to do?
Kind of just give him say, guess we'll leave and look. And I'm going to head to the local tavern, which I'm assuming is also the half-mast.
Okay. Yeah, you can see
Yeah.
a lot of these buildings are like fairly small, maybe 2 floors, some of them, and they kind of sporadically placed along this sandy bank.
There's the full mast
Goes
too.
around that goes around the bay itself, and then you can see as it rises up, there is a particularly large building that looks over the rest of the port. It's not a massive town. It's one of the smaller locations that you've been to. And you make your way there. For the rest of you, you make your way there immediately.
I'm on my way there. I'm going to be keeping my ears out for anyone talking about the Burn Butcher.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Perception. Where are you? Perception. Shite.
Okay. As you make your way over, you listen out. You hear conversation in Verlamese.
In Verlamese? Okay.
In Verlamese.
I don't.
You don't understand.
You need not be understanding that.
But nonetheless, you arrive at the half-mast, and as you make your way inside, you see this raucous and lively tavern with sailors and dock workers singing and dancing. It's claustrophobic and stuffy. It smells of stale air and sea air. Stale ale and sea air. There we go. It's not a large space, and the tables are crammed together. It is noisy. It's pretty packed in here. You believe it to be probably one of the only places of like an inn or to that degree in the port. What would you like to do?
How long did they say? Did the captain say we're going to be here for? Did she say how long?
She said a couple of days, maybe.
So like 2-3 days, basically.
Perhaps, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up to the counter and just be like, yes, how long or how much would it be to rent 4 rooms for at least 3 days?
Room a day. I'll say that's 6 copper a day. Each room. So 24 copper a day. How many days?
Did say
That's like a
3
math
days.
3 days.
I'm too tired to do the maths.
1,
3 days.
2, 3.
How many was it? 24 a day?
He starts counting. 24 a day. So
72.
it would be. Sorry, how much was that?
72.
72 copper. So that would be 7 silver and 2 copper.
I am
I'm
just
just
going
gonna,
like
I'm just gonna give him a gold piece. Be like, there, keep the change, and I'm just gonna go up to one of the rooms. And I'm gonna look at them two and be like, I'm guessing Ari and Alistair are sharing a room. One of you two are gonna get a single room. I'm gonna go into my room, and I'm just gonna go into my room and clock out.
You look around for some stairs to lead to a room. You don't see any.
Excuse me, where are the rooms?
Oh! An outhouse outside. The house is along the cliff. And you remember when you came in, you passed these like rows of, like beach houses.
Yeah, that was cute.
They're effectively like little huts along the cliffside next to the tavern. And are you making your way over to one of them?
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm just going.
Okay. They are a single bed frame with a very poor mattress on there and some worn linen for a sheet, a desk, and a stool. That's it. And a candle.
I don't care. I'll take off my armor.
It is a poor place to sleep.
Oh yeah,
I just take off my armor,
You know,
face
there's
down into the bed. Just
Bugs.
I don't care. Face down into the bed, clocked out.
Okay. So Alistair heads into bed. What about the rest of you? What do you wish to do?
look for some. What time is it?
Currently, let's say.
How light is it? I guess. Yeah.
Actually, I need to just make note of that. So it'd be. I'm going to say it's about 11 a.m.
Oh,
11 a.m.
Like, yeah, you arrived in the morning. You sailed through the night and arrived early in the morning.
I'm gonna look for some ways. We're gonna ask around. Look for some ways to make some coin.
Oh, sorry, didn't do that.
Okay.
God, Storm and gambling.
Every time you say that, you lose money.
Roll me an investigation check.
Does Storm tell us that he's going to look for coin?
I'm just in the tavern. Asking about. I don't tell anyone no.
Okay. Cool. So you look around. You hear people, looking for dock workers and people to work in, on ships, work at the dock. Though those seem like long-term professions, something that wouldn't really make you quick coin. You do come across a table of people playing cards. Remembering, you guys, anyone with exhaustion has disadvantage on ability checks. Just a reminder.
Thankfully, I'm not.
Okay.
Oh, I'm probably gonna learn from my the fact that I don't have enough money to play cards and ignore that table. Just like I'm hiding from my eyes. Like no,
Okay.
I didn't see that.
What about the rest of you? And I'll say at this point, Arya and Kensei can walk into the tavern.
Did you say that there was some form of small mountain range?
There is a mountain range to your east.
How far away? How long would it take me if I wanted to get there?
To fly all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Hold on. Actually, let me just get the. Oh, I do. I was wondering why I didn't have this up. There you go. There's a map of La Tregua.
La Tregua.
Ooh,
Oh, I'm really
Very
zooming.
nice.
this is nice. Oh, I love this.
Oh, the Nightshade Cove.
So it would be. I'd say probably about the better part of an hour to get up to the top of the mountain.
Okay, considering I have exhaustion then, I am going to take myself into one of the rooms and rest, and then as soon as I wake up, I'm gonna head over to the mountain range.
Okay.
But I'm guessing that's hours away from this point.
Quite a long time ago.
Yeah.
Quite a long time to go. About 8 hours. So, does anyone else have anything they wish to do?
I'll get a drink while I'm here, might as well.
Okay. You can get a very simple, quite a powerful ale.
Cool.
Or rum.
Cool. I will.
They seem to be really the only drinks
I'll
here.
take a rum.
And you can see that they bring in barrels. It seems like they basically have in stock whatever comes through the port.
Yeah, I'll take a rum and I'll chat up the barkeep, ask him if he's
Okay.
got any news, anything juicy to tell.
8 copper pieces for the rum.
Oh. I'll give him a silver.
Okay. Cool. So the rest of you, I'm assuming then are kind of inside the tavern space if you're not heading to the rooms.
Yeah.
So what I'll say is at this point, you guys are able to kind of take some time and have a little bit of a relaxation. So for those of you that are in the tavern, which would be everyone but Alistair and Gaiak as far as I'm aware right now, you hear the beginnings of an argument elsewhere in the tavern. You see a kind of a scraggy looking, I don't know if that's a word, but it is now, you could probably get a mental image of what I mean by that, individual with a slight hunch and twisted, curling, greasy hair, a very, very patchy beard, who seems to be arguing with a number of what appear to be maybe pirates or mercenaries, and as best you can tell, they seem to be arguing over how, well, he says to them something along the lines of, it's their loss and the treasure is his. And then they storm out, and he's kind of stood there quite pissed and heads to the bar, grabs, buys a bottle of rum and begins to just drink it from the bottle.
We all heard about the treasure being lost, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you're all sat at the table.
I mean, I heard the T word and Arya's ears went, hello.
At this point, he kind of turns around and looks around the room. And he sees you guys. Places the bottle down. Kind of seems to like clean himself up. He doesn't really know whether or not you've seen him. I'm going to make his way over to your table. And when he does, he smells pretty bad. Pretty bad. Very, very strongly of alcohol. Oh, you look well armed. How'd you like to become rich? Hey?
Oh, it is my wildest dream to become rich.
Well, might just so happen that I can make your dream come true.
Oh, I bet you can.
Oh, I can. You ever heard of the treasure of Captain Tagore?
Enlighten us.
Well, they say he buried his treasure on this here island. And guess what? After a little bit of searching, I believe I know where it's hidden.
And why are you telling a table of random people why are you not getting it yourself?
Well, this place that it might be hidden might require the handiwork of those. And he kind of looks at the blades on some of your sides with a little martial skill. And as it happens, me and my crew parted ways.
You are the crew. You are a captain.
Oh. Not that kind of crew.
Right.
My friends, my group.
Okay.
But alas, parted ways, I'm afraid.
That's what that little argument was about.
I see, so...
But they're fools, they don't believe in it. They think it's all a lot of pig swolls. But I know it's the truth. I know it. I spent years finding this treasure. And I'm willing to cut you the deal. 30. 30, 70.
40.
Roll a perception check. Fine. Deal.
That was easy.
Can you remember where it was?
Oh, I might have to search my memory.
I'll...
But that's okay, because I'm going to take you there.
Right. Well, I look around to the rest of Fera Carta.
Insight check.
Okay, roll an insight check.
From the looks of things, either way, we have a couple of days to kill, so...
And, yes, I wouldn't mind some more resources.
Oh,
What is this treasure anyway?
It's Cam Chagua's treasure. They say he buried his fortune somewhere here on the island.
So gold then?
Gold? Who knows what else? The old crazy coot could have had anything.
Not all treasure is gold.
Can say he seems very drunk, but sincere as far as you could tell.
And what?
He certainly believes what he's saying, whether it's true or not.
What would you need our martial skill for? What's guarding this treasure?
Well, it ain't necessarily about what's guarding. It's just, well, let's go ahead to the east side of the island, and there's animals. And it just so happens we gotta head to a place of mystery. Who knows what's inside?
I love him.
Will you be traveling?
Blades of mystery.
So the
huh?
short version is you don't know.
Yeah, fuck's sake, yeah, sure answer is I don't know, but it can be dangerous. And I ain't exactly, I'm a thinker, you see, I'm a planner. I find things.
How long is it gonna take?
I'm a smarts.
Yeah, you look it.
How
Well,
long-
appreciate that.
How long do you think it would take to do this?
To get to the other side of the island,
See,
maybe a day.
you have a couple of
You
days.
have nothing
to
else to do.
Besides, it sounds mysterious.
Does he have his bottle with him still?
No, the bottle is at the
Oh,
bar.
it's at the bar, okay.
We were
Will you be
thinking-
traveling this clear-minded with when we go there?
Yeah.
Okay, that
All right, my guy. I
Inside
don't think it's very good. Like, that is bullshit, but you know.
that answers.
Well, he said this clear-minded.
Yeah.
He didn't say will you be doing clear-minded. He said this clear-minded.
So he's gonna travel there drunk as well. He's a.
He likes a cheeky drink. What's wrong with that?
Oh, you'll
Nice name.
fit in quite well with a companion of ours.
See Alastrine kind of like sneer a little bit, just like.
So this island is named after a captain.
Oh, it is.
I have
What
no
is your
idea
name?
if I'm entertaining this.
What was that? Sorry.
What is your
I'm a
name?
little. My name's Darian.
Darian. Darian or Darian?
Darian.
Nice. Very nice. It is a pleasure to make your spirited acquaintance, Darian.
And he bows to you and then kind of stumbles a little bit, puts his hand on the table.
Well, we need to rest beforehand, but were you planning on going out tomorrow, or?
Alright, we could start bright and early tomorrow. And slams his hand on the table and the drinks shake a little bit.
Oh.
And the day after, we'll be filthy rich.
Yes, I'm sure we will be. Ah,
Oh, it will be fun regardless.
yes.
Or dead.
We meet you here tomorrow, or you come to the.
Bright and early.
Aye, sunrise. Get the most out of the day.
Goodness.
I put out my hand. It was a pleasure to meet you, and I look forward to our adventures together.
He grabs your hand, and I mean it's sticky from alcohol.
Okay, well I have gloves on, but
I'm glad he said it from alcohol.
Yeah.
And as he pulls his hand away, the leather just sticks to the dried alcohol on his hand and peels away.
going to have to wash that.
So we're gonna go up to him tomorrow. He's gonna be like, "Who are you?"
Literally.
Alright, well.
Oh, I want to go have a drink. He just turns and walks away.
I'd love to just
Remember
the captain he said?
passing out drunk.
I didn't hear that. I heard about 5 people
Right,
speaking.
In the chat.
So, with that, is there anything anyone wishes to do?
Go to bed.
Okay.
Get as early night possible, probably, because of how tired we are.
Yeah.
Okay. So the rest of you make your way to the respective outhouse cabins that you've got. It's not a comfortable rest, but you can take a long rest and get your exhaustion. Gaiak, you wish to go for a little fly?
Yes, I want to go to the mountain range and have a nice fly around, gliding above the mountains.
Okay.
Having a great time.
Okay, so you leave the cabin and begin to fly. After about an hour or so, the port is quite small below you. It's not exactly... Mountain range is an exaggerated term, perhaps, for it. It is just very rocky, steep, tall hills. But as you get to the top, you see this tundra forest that extends for several miles out on the east side of it before it goes around around this cove. And you can see what appears to be the remains, the ruins of perhaps another location within this cove. And you see what you saw upon your arrival from the east side of the island, this mauve-coloured water that fills the interior of the cove itself.
Okay, so that's the area up here.
It is indeed, yes.
Okay, but yeah, I'm just gonna spend a couple of hours flying through the like close to the mountains, and just having a really like, just taking the most of the little bit of time and freedom that we have.
Okay, you can indeed. You can have a nice fly around.
Beautiful, and then yeah, I'll
feeling the cool breeze of the coastal air, without having to go straight across into the ocean.
Yep.
It is refreshing. Though very, very cold. It is still the heart of winter.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't like trying to think of the correct term. Like maybe it's not quite like a Mediterranean port town. It is cold. It is frosty. Even, you know, even though you've come a lot further south, it is still winter and cold.
Oh, I'm definitely thinking of like Val-Aeria from Uncharted.
Okay. So, unless you have anything you wish to do in the evening, we can take it to the next day. If you so wish.
No, I don't.
Sleep!
Okay. So, you take the rest of the day to sleep, and the evening, you're able to have a meal. Maybe not the tastiest meal in the world. A lot of fish and seafood options, clams, oysters, shrimp, and an assortment of varying fish. And then for the evening you can take a proper night's rest. The following morning comes as the sun begins to rise above the mountain range to the east. Would you like to head outside and meet your would-be guide?
Do me and Alistair have any idea this is even happening?
I mean, you can have a conversation about it the night before.
Oh, guys, by the way, we are going treasure hunting today.
I would assume that you probably would have had a conversation the night before, because you wouldn't have been sleeping for like 18 hours straight.
Yeah.
I mean, he's young, he can do that.
I mean, actually, it'd be even longer than that. It'd be more like 19 hours, 20 hours.
I've done that before in a while. It's easy.
Okay, I mean, if you can. You wouldn't have eaten like 3 meals. Might be a little bit of a pain.
We can get a to-go bag from the tavern keep, it's fine.
Okay. So, what would you like to do?
In the morning. What time did we establish that we're going to meet the
sunrise, wasn't it?
Sunrise.
Sunrise. Oh boy. Okay.
Why did you want to go talk to Clara first?
Yeah, I want to see how long the repairs are going to take.
I'll come with you for that. We can go. We can get up before everyone else.
Okay.
We'll go tell Clara that, you know, we'll ask her how long, yeah.
I'll say to the others before we leave, tell the crew drunk not to leave with us.
Okay, you can indeed do that. So making your way down to the port, you find Clara on the ship. People bringing on planks of wood for repairs and the sort. And as she kind of notices your approach, she actually makes her way down off the gangplank onto the pier itself to meet with you. Morning, up early.
Yes. We just wanted to know how the repairs are going and how long you think it will take.
Well, they are going along splendidly.
Great.
There is plenty of resources here to fix the ship. However, I was actually going to come to see you this morning. It appears there might be a slight situation.
Oh yeah, the right.
That it would appear that the raid that we encountered was not the only one. Port Koran was hit not long before we arrived, and the waters are swimming with their ships. Captains all over the port are avoiding heading that way, and I'm inclined to agree.
Is there any suspicion that they might come this way?
Are you heading down to the port with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus, scared me, Jesus.
Retroactive powers go!
Sorry, say that again.
Is there any suspicions that they might come this way?
There is always a chance, but La Tregour is a place of many, many ships. It is unlikely they would raid such a small place. Port Koran is a bit more luxurious and wealthy. But there's nothing stopping them heading this way. And they will likely be around the waters for some time as they collect their shares, their spoils.
How long will we
Just
go
thought you ought to know.
wait?
Well, it's a few days, 3 perhaps.
That leaves us some time then.
It is an inconvenience, I understand. But I have sailed these waters 100 times, and trust me on this.
Well, you know best. But we were just coming down here to tell you that we are probably going to check out the island, and it may take us a couple of days as well, so that's actually kind of perfect.
Oh, well, very well then. We will not set sail without you, of course. We will be here whenever you return. If you die, I will still be paid, so...
Of course.
Thanks, Clara.
But it would be inconvenient, so please try not to die.
That is always the plan. Not necessarily the execution, but it is always the plan.
Well, I've got to get back to repairs, overseeing and all of that. If you wish to leave on time, that is.
Yes, please. Thank you for everything you've done for us so far.
She nods and turns and walks back onto the ship, barking orders.
Alright, let's go get some fucking treasure!
So you meet back up at the tavern with the rest of the group, who are currently in conversation with Darian, who is outside the tavern. I see that you're all here now.
Ah, you remember us.
Yes, something, I don't know who that one is. He points at Alistair.
I just go to the person. I just like lean to whoever's next to me. And goes, "Who's this guy?"
Alistair, this
Whoever's
is
next to me.
Darian. Darian, this is Alistair.
Yes, don't you remember? He was with us last night.
I can't.
Alistair wasn't with me.
Oh, I know. I know. I'm just.
Oh, have we? Oh, have they? Oh, no.
I know he wasn't with us.
Where's
I was just
my
fucking.
Oh, right.
I look at Kenzie like, oh, you are capable of being a little shit.
Why is it doing that?
What's up? What's up?
There we go. I think
Oh,
it should be
cameras.
working. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. And returning.
Yes, don't you remember? Alistair was with us last night.
Oh yes, he was. He was so talkative.
I shuffle a little bit closer to the group, confused at why he hasn't noticed that there's now a giant bird with them.
Shall we?
He completely doesn't see you guys.
It's a sad life.
And then turns round. Whoa! There's a big parrot.
I roll my eyes. I roll my eyes very obviously, and I just.
Don't you remember?
He kind of like shuffles up to you, like looking you up and down. Got that much more truck? He kind of takes his water skin.
Why is that tickling so much?
Whoa.
When he comes up close to me, I just kind of like look in his eyes as well and twitching my head a little bit, and then I do a little like with all my feathers, and all my feathers like shuffle and.
Whoa. What's that mean? Does he like me?
Oh, it means he likes you. It means he
Again,
likes you.
I just roll my eyes and I turn and I'm ready to go now. Like
He likes him.
You see him scrounge in his pockets for a second and pulls out like an assortment of like a bit of lint, some nuts and a seed.
Oh.
Here you go. Here you go, boy.
I just slap it out of his hand.
Whoa! Here's the first one.
Our screen is like dying.
And just as when I'm gonna note where it landed, and as we do leave, I'm quickly gonna run over and pick it up.
Oh my god, I love this guy. Fucking Darien, man.
Sure. Well, I ain't gonna judge you.
Yeah, how about we start making tracks?
Yeah, yes, sir. That sounds like a good idea. Right. So, this is what's gonna happen. We're heading over the Val-Aeria range, through the Trigger Woods. We're gonna be passing Porcelano, going by the Nightshade Cove, and we're heading to a little place called Broken Vein Cave.
Ooh.
Aye.
And you have no idea what to expect. You said there wildlife here that is dangerous. What kind?
Not a fucking clue.
Oh, okay. That's really helpful.
Well, there's, bears and boar in the woods, as far as I'm aware.
Simple enough.
Bears and boars.
Oh, bears and boars.
It's a little underground.
Sounds like a song. Right. Well,
It does.
why don't we stop fucking around and go?
Go then.
Yes, but
Oh wait, I know what I was going to say here. Oh, of course.
Oh.
Right, let's go. And he walks. He begins to just walk towards the east side of the port. Are you following him?
Yeah.
Absolutely, I'm following him.
As he walks, Alistair just
Begrudgingly.
looks at Aria with just a look of like, what the fuck?
I know, right? Let's go. It's gonna be fun.
Fucking guy, man.
So he begins to lead you on this journey over the vertebral range as you leave Trigger Port in the distance to the west. You begin to make your way over the range, and you're trading around these quite large, craggy, hills. They're not quite mountains, but they do grow quite large out of the ground, and you pass over them, and it takes you about half an hour to really get over to the other side. It's not actually that long of a journey. It's quite a small island in comparison, but one of the larger islands you have passed by. And soon you're making your way down as these pine and birch trees begin to dot along the side of the hillside. And soon you are moving through the woods. I would like... who would like to roll me a d10?
Oh gosh.
I did it last time.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it again.
I'll do it.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, roll a d10.
Oh, that's what we rolled last time. I think.
Pearl Island ship.
Trade!
A
Okay.
breaker off the Isle's ship somehow lands
A
on the
ship
shore.
appears from the ground. As you're
Davy Jones style.
As you're making your way through the woods, you're heading in a northeastern direction, and about 20 minutes into the journey through the Trigua woods. Let me see who this is going to be.
Oh no.
Okay. Alistair, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
That's a great thing for me.
tough luck.
I definitely have +0 on my dexterity savings.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. So as you're making your way through, Alistair, you take a step and suddenly you feel your foot give way as it falls into this suction of mud,
Oh, quicksand.
and suddenly your leg is being pulled under this mud. What do you want to do? You've all got you've got a moment to react to it.
I'm gonna fly and grab his arms
Okay.
and try and hold him to help him
Okay, wrong.
hold up.
Roll me a strength check. Guy.
Oh, 18.
Oh, actually, that's pretty
Yeah.
good. Okay, as you grab under his armpits, you use your wings with a burst of speed. That's ironic. Launching yourself backwards and up into the air, as your leg pulls out of the mud, and you can put him gently on the ground. Though about up to your knee is currently covered in this thick mud, and as you look around the space, you can see these patches of just sludgy mud around, coming to what appears to be some kind of suctioning mud space in these woods.
Trees around? Lots of trees.
Oh yeah, lots of trees.
Can I be roguish and try and be acrobatic about it? And jump from tree to tree, Attack on Titan style.
Okay, you can climb a tree because of your dexterity. I'm going to allow you to climb a tree without the check, but to move from tree to tree, I would ask you, because they're pine trees, they're not necessarily close to touching.
Yeah.
So you would need to. I would ask you to roll me an acrobatics check to move from tree to tree.
Okay.
Alice is just going to use prestidigitation to clean up his leg.
Okay. The mud comes off and splatters onto the ground.
I'm just gonna be walking, trying to...
Okay, Alistrine, you're jumping from tree to tree, and as you do, there's an icy patch, and your hand slips, and you fall back into the mud, and you are beginning to sink.
Oh, for God's
I did a
sake.
Naruto
Can
run.
I pull one of my daggers into the firm ground? I can keep myself up.
Oh, I see. You can certainly try and make me an attack roll. This is on the ground.
Dagger.
Yep. This is to see whether or not it firmly plants itself in the ground.
This is my normal dagger, by the way.
Normal dagger, yeah. Oh yeah, that's going to be enough. You thrust the dagger into the ground, and as your lower half gets sucked underneath, up to about your mid torso, you are above the ground, but this elbow is caught in the mud. So your hand is effectively your hand is in the Terminator style under the mud at the top of your torso, and this arm is free, holding you in place.
Okay, can I try and pull myself?
You don't know how long it's going to last, though. The force is beginning to suck you.
I'm gonna fly over and try and help her out as well.
Okay, roll me another strength check.
Oh.
Okay. She is just too deep into the mud at this point, and you try to pull her out, but she's not just got a leg in. Almost her entire body is in. Alistrine, at this point, your other hand is underneath the mud.
I'm gonna run over and grab her by the hand and cast Dimension Door out of it.
Okay. appear out of the mud into a space. You are like covered in mud though, Alistair, nearly entirely. But you are safe out of the mud.
As I walk past Alistair, I'm going to go, careful, it's a bit muddy, as I walk past.
Well, I need you, anyone who is just going to be walking through, actually I need Storm to make this as well.
Yeah.
Do we have?
Yeah, it would have been in retrospect.
Do we have?
But
to walk?
it's...
Sorry.
You don't have to walk across, but as far as you can see, this space that you are traversing through is covered in this thick, muddy space, really.
I want to
Can
try.
I just put my arms up and say I would like a Birdman lift?
I mean, you can certainly say that. But before you do, I need Alistair and I need Storm to roll me a perception check. Perception or survival, I'll say actually. Perception or survival. And this is about judging the space on the ground and where is safe to walk. Because it's kind of difficult to see exactly where these patches are. Okay, both are pretty great rolls. So you look around and you find a traversable avenue between these patches of thick mud, which you think are harder ground.
Yeah. Like I said, as I walk past Alistair, I just go, careful, it's a bit muddy in here, as I'm finding my way through it.
Okay.
Can I fly up a little bit and see if how big this area is, see if it would be possible to just like avoid it completely, or if the best route is to just go through.
Okay. You can probably fly up about 10 foot before you're hitting the bottom of the tree line where the pines are, because these are pine trees, so their leaves start pretty low to the ground.
Okay.
So it's difficult to see the actual undergrowth and ground of the woods.
Okay.
From a height, but you can certainly try.
I mean, yeah, I'll go through the tree line, see if just there I can see a little bit.
Roll a perception check. Give it a go.
Give it a go. 20.
20. Okay. You know, you're a bit more in tune with nature. And I'd say with that roll, a pretty great roll. You look around the space, taking a more aerial view, you can see where the dark patches of mud lie, and there appears to be a slightly greyer, lighter brown texture to the ground within a certain space, and you can see where the traversable land is, and you think that it probably extends for about another 100 or so feet, and then the ground becomes a little bit more tougher as it gets towards the coast, towards the cove.
Okay. Can I see how wide this area is?
It extends, as far as you can tell, to either the east or west in that direction. It seems to go in both ways.
That sucks.
As far as you can tell, anyway.
Okay, so the best way is through.
We just have to watch our steps.
Yes, I can guide you from off the ground.
That'll be fantastic, actually.
I think with those 3 fantastic rolls, I will say that with all of them, the rest of you can be guided through.
Right.
I think that's a pretty great set of rolls there.
I no longer require a Birdman lift.
and Darian's kind of stood there like, just very interested in what's going on. Oh yeah, we need to a little bit further north.
You could have.
And so he leads you through. Or following your lead, I suppose, at this point. What were you going to say, Storm?
You could have warned us about these pits. Do you not know about these either?
Nah, like I said, I have no idea what's through here.
Perfect. Real local.
He continues to lead you round. You follow him as he eventually leads you round towards where the cove is, as the woods begin to break against the sandy banks of this mauve-coloured cove. You see now closer the ruins, growth growing over the buildings, not dissimilar in design to the ones you saw in the port that you were just in. But it looks old and decrepit. And he leads you on. And as he does so, He kind of points out to the town. That's Sir Port Solano. Yeah, Captain Trigger founded that place when he first landed here. But, yeah, they say something destroyed it. Years ago.
What's up?
Aye. I fucked you for
Something that's still on this island? Oh, that's useful.
Well, I don't know, myths and legends. I mean, they say the place that we're going bleeds the blood of a long dead beast.
Oh,
What do they say about
okay,
this?
what the fuck did we just get ourselves into?
What do you get yourself into? A lot of fucking money, that's what.
Exactly.
What was that?
What do they say about this beast?
Honestly, I've no fucking idea. It's just a myth. They say that long ago, a beast lived here on an island, crawled into the cave to die, and now its blood, fresh from a battle wound, bleeds into the ocean, and that's what makes the cove this colour. Aye.
Oh, well, I'll be keeping my eyes.
Is the cove just a normal colour?
No, it is the colour is mauve. It is almost this pinky purple colour.
Have I read any storybooks about anything like this? Sounds like
Roll me a history check.
growing up. Aren't we?
Nothing comes to mind that you've read about. No.
Okay.
But he continues to lead you on, unless anyone resists, and eventually guides you along the sandy banks towards what appears to be this space where the cove kind of rises slightly, and you see the gushing of this mauve-coloured water spilling out from this cave mouth. It is a slick and smooth cave mouth that opens on the side of this sandy bank. Its jaws covered in a layer of moss. This concentrated mauve liquid is pouring out in inconsistent, fast-running streams, like a pot overfilled. As you come to the exterior, a pungent, almost metallic smell comes from within, enough to bring water to your eyes.
Ooh.
To the side of the cave, a moss-covered rowboat, its planks rotting and bent, lies on its side near the water. Sacks and small boxes are wedged against the wall, mostly covered in growth. Despite the chilly temperature outside, you feel this almost inviting warmth radiating from the exterior. And I'm going to... Hold on. I'm hoping that this is set up correctly. I'm going to show you exactly where you are.
Oh.
Oh.
New map, who dis?
New map, who dis? Okay, hold on. I revealed a little bit more than I wanted to there. Okay. Here you go.
Ooh.
And I'm going to bring on... I'm going to let the
Right in the corner.
the audience see this as well.
Bottom right corner.
Bottom right corner, right down here. Feel free to drag your characters on as you wish.
Do that by just dragging like that. Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh yes, I keep forgetting how you do that. Is it right click or left click?
Oh no.
Left click.
So, as you come to stand on the exterior of this cave mouth, Darian stands there, looks at it. You sense an air of maybe underlying anxiety about this place. Maybe he just feels a bit uncomfortable.
Well,
Right, well, got you here.
You're not coming with us?
Must be fucking crazy. Like I said, I'm the brains. You're the muscle.
So we're to go in and take all of the hits?
Sounds about right, yeah.
50-50 split.
60-40. Well, our way.
That sounds more
Okay.
agreeable to me.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Who?
I'm gonna make Aria do it. I'll give you advantage because Storm helped.
Okay.
But the DC is higher because of the higher split.
17.
You see him grit his teeth. 50-50. No higher. Like I said. You guys are muscle. Told you what you'd be getting yourself into.
But what about 51-49?
Okay.
Alright, we'll take the 50-50.
I look to Gaiak and I'd be like, perhaps our little friend could go and have a look first.
Of course, I'd take out Bubo, wind him up, and send him in.
Come!
What do you say to wind him up?
You little metal bitch.
Wow.
I just wind him up, send him in.
Bubo's just like, what? I give up! And it flies off.
Well,
Oh my god.
Let me open up a
Bloody hell.
character sheet.
Oh my god.
Okay. Motherfucker. Cool. So, you're winding up Bubo?
Yes.
You're gonna throw him in?
Not necessarily throw, but I'm going to send him in, yeah.
Give him a head start.
Okay, there. He should be on the map now. You should be able to control him, I think.
I can't.
You can't control him?
No.
What?
Move
Where is Bubo? Where is Bubo? Where is Bubo? It should always...
Oh, I can move him now. There we go.
There we go. Okay, so you're going to send him in?
Yeah, flying in.
Are you looking through his eyes?
Yes. I'm going to put my hand on, I assume Kensei's next to me, Kensei's shoulder, just so that... Because I'm going to be blind.
Okay. So, as you send Bubo in, he flutters inside the cave mouth. Through his eyes, you see a passageway that leads west, but quickly becomes submerged underwater. And to the northeast, another stone passageway that leads further into a larger space.
Okay. First of all, I'm going to send him a little bit down this way, just to see what else is over there.
Does he have a swimming speed?
Oh, is it completely...
It is complete.
yeah,
like you watch the tunnel. You can see through the water that there is a tunnel that does extend under water and curve around, but the whole thing is submerged underwater.
Okay, I won't go that way then.
Okay.
So I'll continue down this way.
Okay. You continue to send him through this way. Let's see. Okay, so you pull him into this. Whoops. You see the tunnel extend into a larger cavernous space.
Okay. Oh.
What you see is these stalagmites coated in slick damp, which reach from the ground to the ceiling. Clumps of refuse and gooey coagulated matter are spread about this cavernous space, with several larger ones sticky against the rock.
Can I have a little? Oh, whoops! A little closer look at what this stuff is.
Absolutely. Roll me a perception check.
Okay. So that'll be 17.
17. Okay.
I believe it's +3. Yeah.
Okay. So as you have him have a little look, he flies over, and it seems to be like this, almost maybe rotting or like bile matter that's sticky against the wall. And then it shifts, and a tongue shoots up to hit Bubo.
I thought it was gonna happen. I had visions of this. I had visions.
That is an 18 to hit.
It hits. It hits.
Bubo's dead. I knew Bubo was gonna die.
It hits.
It was gonna happen at some point.
Yeah.
That is 8 piercing damage.
Yeah, Bubo.
Oh wait, no, it isn't. It isn't. Sorry, it was 8 bludgeoning damage.
I mean, he has like a hit point, right? Doesn't really matter.
I'm looking for something that might. Nah, he's dead. He's got like 1 HP.
The last thing you see is this mound and this kind of like bile-covered creature shift its head, and a tongue shoot out, and your vision disappears, and you return to yourself.
I kind of like fall back on the floor, and like try and gather my bearings.
What happened?
And I'm not sure. I can't connect to Bubo. I'm not sure what happened.
It's the second death of the party.
Well,
Well, let's
I
get
don't
in
know how
there.
much we meant to you, boy, but at least it wasn't us.
It seemed clear for the most part, but there was something in there.
Get a look at it at all? Where in the room?
I honestly can't tell you. It was so quick.
We'll have to just look for ourselves. Be wary.
What was down the other way?
It was completely submerged. I couldn't take him through.
Oh. Don't suppose anyone's a strong swimmer.
I can't say I am.
That's a negative.
Nope.
Well, you see, Storm is from a desert.
Ah, yes. Yes. Forgetting. I'm so sorry.
Please, you must remember.
I'm sorry.
I need to find Bubo. I just start walking in.
Oh, okay.
Don't be hasty.
Oh, okay.
Together.
We must be quiet, yes? There might be something in there.
There is definitely something in there.
Well, we should get the jump on it at least. I will go first.
Let's all get it real low to the ground.
Yes, hug the walls.
That's
And
what
we'll
we're
start stealthing our way in.
Stealth, yeah.
Try and
Okay.
I will stop here.
Stealth.
Okay, I would like everyone to make me a stealth check who is going in.
Disadvantage stealth check for me again.
20 well.
Not me anymore. Not when everyone else.
Oh.
7.
Okay.
Still roll very average though.
Jesus, guys.
Okay.
Hey, natural one. Oh, well, 12. 12 or natural one. Have your pick.
It'll be the 12. It'll be the first one. Okay. It is a group check.
Alistrine hasn't rolled. Maya.
She's.
I don't know if
Here.
I think she might be
BRB.
getting food.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I have a sheet. Do you want me to roll for her?
I don't think it will matter because you guys have rolled as it's a group check. So, and as you're about to find out, as you kind of approach the entrance, you don't think nothing seems to move or shift as if it's noticed you. At least it's not revealing such.
How dark is it in here?
It is pitch black.
Okay. I'm gonna produce flame because otherwise I can't see.
Okay.
Do you not have
You
dark
light up
vision?
an area around you.
Huh?
You don't have dark vision as a Aarakocra?
No.
Oh, I don't have dark
It's a sad life.
vision.
Just a reminder that dark vision does only let you see in
Dim
Black and
light.
white.
black and white.
Yeah, black and white, and it's
Yeah.
Oh no, it's and it's dim for an extra. Can I see anything from where I'm stood? Can I see any movement? Any?
Roll me a perception check with disadvantage because it's pitch black. You're looking at it as if it's dim.
12.
Okay. You just see the vague outlines of these stalagmites. That's it.
Knowing kind of like what direction Bubo was, kind of whereabouts he was in the cave, could I have a look in and see if I noticed anything? Looking specifically in that direction, in that area.
Okay. Let me just check. Does it say how much it sheds bright light? I don't know whether or not to just go with torch for the moment, which is 20 foot.
Yeah.
Sounds about right for like flame.
Yeah, I guess it's a flame just the same as a torch would be.
Yeah, but the spell might specify sheds light.
Oh, sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10.
So it's not even that far. Okay, so yeah, you look in and you are blinded beyond 20 foot.
Oh damn.
So you see basically 10 feet. You see just beyond the entrance. After that, it's just pitch black for you.
Can I try and have a look in with 120 feet of dark vision?
You can. You'd have to move up to. You'd have to move further in because your companions are currently blocking most of the view in.
I'll move.
As Alistair walks past, I'm going to point in like the general direction of where Bubo was and say, "That's where I lost connection."
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Hugging this wall, I'd say.
Did you check your Wi-Fi?
Perception check.
I need a booster.
Roll a perception check, please.
Yeah. Or funny wants to show it. 14. Straight
Okay.
14.
Looking in, you. Looking in the direction where Gaik told you, you see this kind of like mound of just grey matter on the wall, and it just seems to like shift a little bit. And you see the broken remains of Bubo on the ground. He's in about 3 different pieces.
Yeah, you missed.
Yeah, Bubo's definitely broken. There's definitely something in here.
Too bad you don't have an
moving.
artificer with you.
Okay, guys, I have a plan. What if one of us just runs across to draw their attention, the rest of us hang back, and then we all unleash whatever it is?
So you want?
Sure, then. You volunteering, Aria?
Of course.
No, not you.
Why not?
Aria.
I'm fast.
Completely ignoring everything that's going on and just focusing on what Alistair said about Bubo. How bad is it?
Oh, it's terrible. He's in pieces.
Nice bedside manner, dude. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying. To lure them out. Or we can just, go in and be like, hi, and attack.
Oh, we don't know how many there is. First of all,
What was that?
that I'm just saying we don't know if there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Well, that's what
10
I'm saying.
things
So
in there.
what goes
Yes,
in,
but
what
if
can
you
go
run in there and you don't see them, you're gonna get hit.
And?
Well, we
Oh
Oh
have
my
to...
goodness, we're wasting time enough already. I'm gonna
I run.
try and move my
Oh, for
way to the
fuck's
front of you and see if I can
I run.
do anything.
You run in.
Serious, mate.
Can I hold her to stop her? Yeah.
You are not next to her.
Damn it.
Can I try? And
You are not. I
Aria?
would have. I will allow this. I will allow Alistair to try and stop, just because of the nature. It's not really PvP. You'll have to make a athletics check to grapple her. Aria, I need you to make an athletics or an acrobatics
I
to
think I know
resist
which
the
one I'm
grapple.
gonna
I'm definitely
Right,
not.
though,
Unfortunately, this is.
Oh wow.
Wow. As you go to run in, Aria, you feel a firm hand on your arm, and another hand grab you from the other side. As Alistair holds. It's not going to be like a vicious grapple, I don't think, unless he wants it to be. But he does. In some way, he does restrain you for a moment.
What?
Can I see the grey blob that Alistair just saw?
Roll me a perception check.
I. Why is it not coming up?
You absolutely see it.
I hit a dagger at it. I'm gonna throw my normal dagger at it.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
Whoa!
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, yes.
You just rolled a 19 and then a 20.
Okay, roll some damage.
Game was rigged from the start.
Mad.
18 Karen,
There
run
was
a
some
bad
nice
luck,
damage
kid.
in
Okay. So that is 4
D4
plus the 9.
The D4
13.
plus 5.
Yeah, it's plus the 9, so 13. Yes, I don't know why I had to think that. I think someone already said 13.
Yep.
Yeah, you throw your dagger, and it sinks into this blob, and as it does, it wriggles as this gooey frog-like creature made of bile and
Frog-like.
gunk. Whoops. Appears
Are they what they?
on the wall.
Oh my god!
It's like attached. It's attached to the wall. As it turns around, you see these 4 red glowing eyes that look at you, blinking independently. This muscular tongue that flails outside of this frog-like jaw. It's stuck to the wall with suction cup feet and toes as it looks at you, and as it lets out this with its tongue flailing around, you hear more
Thrist
from
would have loved it
all
here.
around the room as more of these creatures begin to rouse from their slumber by the sound of this screeching, and they all look towards the entrance, and that's where we're going to end the session this week.
Come on, guys, we fought off 3 Draco.
Well, I was going to ask.
Bubo's dead!
I was going to ask Gayak, do you think Bubo's
It's fine.
like in pieces or cremated? We could
I mean, I'm
just
worried it's-
fireball in there.
I think I know what these things are.
I mean, I'm a little worried that I'm more worried that Bubo's in one of their stomachs. Like,
Oh, he's on the floor.
No, he's on the floor.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
okay.
I guess to them he's just metal. He's not food. So.
I thought the tongue thing might have like plucked him in the mouth. Oh,
I
okay.
those were stalagmites to begin with. Those stalagmite
God, not again,
creatures.
please.
Yeah, but
They are stalagmites. Now from the ground all the way to the ceiling, yeah.
oh
There
no,
are stalagmites in the room.
the stalagmite
creatures.
creatures. What are those things?
Yeah, the mimics that
Oh,
Next
ropers.
thing
Ropers. No, they're not. They are
I hated those
they are
things
these
so much.
weird
Ropers
frog
are so annoying.
creatures that smell of rot. Actually, I will give to you, because you did pass through that area, that when you pass through that initial entranceway, you got a more metallic smell, more powerful metallic smell from the water passageway, and the smell of rot and bile from where this cavernous room comes from, and as you got closer to it, it really did just stink of rotten bile. And that is what I'll give you, because I forgot, because you sent Boobo in first. But no longer, apparently. So...
Never again.
Never again. Yes. So thank you so much to everyone that is still watching and watched to the end. It's very, very much appreciated.
Yes.
Indeed it is. So yeah, we will. I'm just getting up someone to raid this fine evening, and we will see you again next Sunday for more of this crazy campaign.
More filthiness, yeah.
We love
Oh, absolutely.
filthy.
Thank you very much.
Thank ya.
Thank you.
Oh, there we go. Cool. So yeah, we will see you next week, next Sunday. Does anyone have anything they want to shout out just these last few moments? Thursday, Natural Wonders for Star Wars content, RPG, Edge of the Empire. It's going to be a lot of fun. It already is a lot of fun from the times that we've done. Yes. See you next week. Bye.
Oh, I think it's hit yourself.